Dawn of Defiance is a Greek myth-inspired survival game where you progress from a weak soldier to a godlike anti-hero. Explore, gather, and build either solo or with up to 3 friends. Dawn of Defiance is out now on Steam with a 25% discount. There's a link in the description so you can go check it out. Also in the description is a link to the game's Discord and roadmap as it is in early access. A big thank you to the developers for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get started. So this is where we start on this little plinth right here with the ocean behind us and a whole lot of terrain ahead of us. And in fact, if we press M to open up the map, we can see a little bit more of what the terrain looks like. We can scroll out using the mouse wheel and we see that we have this starter island here. So this will be our home at the start of this game before we venture further afield. And we first come to this little statue here that says, "Find me to achieve your destiny." Hecate, I don't know, knows the way. Now, I have done a little bit of testing on this game. And one thing I can tell you is that we want to pick up everything. So I'm just going to be walking around spamming E whenever I get near to anything I can pick up, whether that is stones or rocks or thatch or anything like that. We just need a ton of stuff when we're first starting out in this game for all the building and such. Now bushes right here, this is how we get ourselves the thatch, and there's plenty of them around. These blue ones that you're seeing here, this is going to give us the flax that we need, so that's pretty good. And you can see we've got an early quest there up in the top left, which is to craft up a primitive axe. So if I press tab right here, it opens up our character with inventory and a few other things, including at the top here, crafting. And you can see for the primitive axe, these are the resources you need, so it's pretty easy to do so. Now, once you've made that primitive axe up, you can then, of course, chop down trees by just standing near one and holding down left click. And this is going to get you a lot more wood, and that is part of what we need to do as part of the next set of quests. So when we start in this game, one thing I quite like is the fact that it tells us everything that we need to do in the top left and gives us a bit of direction for the game. You don't necessarily have to follow this, but it just makes life a lot easier because you know a rough thing that you have to do. Now, the other thing we need to do when we chop down a tree is get some resin from tree trunks, as it says there in the top left. So this is how we're going to get resin in the game. And there we go, we picked some up right there. And we just need to collect a few more stones to complete the next quest. So just like any kind of survival game, the start of the games are always kind of similar in that we're just running around picking up as much stuff as we can to get our resources together. And then later on, we're going to get into some building. There's going to be a lot of adventuring. There's going to be hunting and combat. So it's quite a good game. It goes into a lot of different areas pretty quickly in the game, I find, from my little test. Now, I didn't want to do too much in the test. Oh, and this is good. We found some blackberry bushes. That's very good. Yeah, I left a lot of it to be discovered for the first time here today when I did my test world. So I just played for like an hour or so just to kind of get into the fundamentals of the game. But that's why I'm running around picking up everything, because I found I was running out of resources quite a lot in that game. Now, we are at a stage now, I think, where we can craft up this other stuff. So we can craft up our shield, and also, is it a spear it wanted us to craft? There we go. You can also craft up a club if you like. The shield and spear is pretty good for early game, though. When I was doing some hunting with it, I found it to be quite useful. So now it wants us to get to see raspberries and blackberries and also yarrow. Now for that, I think we're going to have to venture further in. So I'm just going to kind of start sprinting down the path here. And again, if we go to the map, you kind of see these dotted lines here. So this is a rough road that you can follow. And I found that when I was doing the test, it's a pretty good little road to be following. It takes you to most of what you need. But you'll have to venture off the beaten trail every now and again, like right now, to get these blackberries right here. So that's that done. And we're also looking for the raspberries and the yarrow, which should be just a bit further up, I think. In fact, there might be some raspberries just down here. Yeah, looks like it. So a few raspberries there. We can pick these blackberries up too. And actually at this point, once we've started to pick these things up in our inventory right here, I'm going to drag them down, keep them somewhere in my hotbar, because they both do different things. You see raspberries right there will increase our max health by 10 for 10 minutes with light health regen, it says. And the blackberries will give us extra stamina for 10 minutes. So it's pretty good to make sure that we're using those throughout the game. The raspberries and blackberries are very abundant from what I found, so we just want to be eating them at all times that we can, I suppose. And down in the bottom left there, it tells us we've got 10 minutes left of this food, so I guess we just keep an eye on that, and every time it runs out, then we'll have some more. So talking to them, there's a load more of this stuff right here, which is good, and this white stuff over here as well we need to pick up. So there's actually a ton of blackberries here, and did I just hear something? Is there a boar around here? Yes, there is. Okay, so these boar aren't too bad. If we block, we can block their attacks pretty much and just take them down. They're not too difficult early game animals, so if you see one, you just as well loot them, get the stuff from them like I did just there. This white stuff here is the yarrow, incidentally, so that's what we need as well for other things. Oh, there's another boar here. Okay, hey dude. You see here their health isn't too difficult. We can take them down there before they even do any sort of damage to us. But that's why it's good to get the shield made up early game, which it does tell you to do anyway. But if you weren't necessarily following through all the tips. I think making up the weapon and the spear and the shield, definitely a good way to go. We'll need them for a lot of other things we're going to encounter as well, which you guys will see as we start continue playing through. Now, while I'm here, I think I just want to pick up all of this stuff. If we go to our inventory, I don't think there's any weight limit. The limit is just what we've got right here. But we're going to be able to make up chests and things for storage later on anyway, so we just as well pick up everything we can. Again, I found that when I was doing the playthrough, I was running around and having to pick up a lot of stuff. So we just want to do that the whole way through at the start of the game. Until we know more specifics about what we're actually looking for, because all this stuff is going to be very useful, particularly when we get into building. Some of the build costs for things are, I wouldn't say they're high, but certainly it's good that if you've been picking stuff up along the way. So the next thing is these salves. These are kind of interesting. So if we go to crafting here, it wants us to make up a stamina salve, so let's go ahead and craft up one of those. And for that, we need the arrow and the blackberries, but if we hover over it, it says there that we get an added stamina regen for 10 minutes. So pretty useful for when you're doing any sort of high stamina use things. Pretty much everything in this game takes stamina. You see here, if I'm sprinting, my stamina's going down. It's that blue bar in the bottom left. When we're building, fighting, hunting, all that sort of stuff, it all takes up stamina. And the salves are pretty good because they're pretty low cost to make. If we go into crafting here, it's just a bit of yarrow and blackberries for the stamina, and for the healing, it's yarrow and it's raspberries. So the healing one there, it's extra health regen for a few minutes, so good for combat and that sort of thing. I think it's the sort of thing we want to be using a lot in the early game. Not just yet, but once I start getting into more combat stuff, we want to make sure we're using those regularly. And on top of that, picking up all the materials we see along the way. Now, as for the world itself, I think it's quite beautifully done. Like, if we have a little look around here, you've got these awesome ancient Greek statues and things, and structures, as you can see over there, a bit of a podium down there, and the trees and such. So I do like the graphics. I mean, they're obviously quite simple, like they're not like super realistic, but personally I quite like them. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about that. I know the graphics are like always a bit of a point of contention for people, but yeah, for me, I don't mind them being a bit more simple and less realistic sometimes. Now there's a ton of bushes here, but it's all good stuff, and certainly these raspberry bushes, we want to get all of them. So you are going to be running around picking up things like a madman at the start of the game, but it will be worth it when you come to the later parts of the game. Now, it's telling us to collect some feathers. So for feathers, we need to chop down the short trees. So I'm not entirely sure. Like, the trees, when you run up to them, they don't say exactly what they are, but I'm not sure like what the distinction is. I assume this is a short tree. Let's see, did we get some feathers from that? No, we didn't. Okay, let's have a look. I mean, like this one right here, surely this is a short tree, you would think. But actually, they're skinny trees. They're not necessarily short. Let's have a little run down here to these trees down this way. I reckon this might be the ones. You see these ones here that are not quite as high as the others. That would make sense, right? Now, did I hear? Oh, there's a deer over there. We don't have a bow and arrow just yet, so we're not going to be able to attack that. We'll try and get into that later on. Okay, so these are the trees we get the feathers from. So they are literally the short ones, not the skinny ones. I guess I need to remember that. And while I'm here, I'll drop down a few extras. And you see on the right-hand side, we unlocked a new crafting recipe for the wooden arrow. So very soon, we're going to be able to get ourselves a bow and arrow made up. That will allow us to do a bit more hunting, like the deer. In fact, is that deer still around? Where did it go? It was just here. Did it go already? I guess it did. Okay, we need to collect a bit more resin anyway, so we'll just progress onwards. I want to keep journeying through and exploring the map, looking for any points of interest and that sort of thing. Also, like, in a minute, we're going to need to build up a bit of a base and build a little house and stuff. So I want to try and like keep an eye out for decent locations for that. Obviously, still very new to the game. It's just come out. But I think that being probably somewhere central on this island, so somewhere around here, might be good. So we'll see if we can find somewhere there that's like kind of flat or has like good resources nearby or something. Anyway, for now, we need to get out of this bit. Let's get up to the trees a bit more, because we need to get some more resin for the next part of our quest that we're doing, the harvester quest. And if you press tab, there is a quest section right here. So this also sort of tells you the sorts of things that you need to be doing. It's pretty much the same information that's in the top left at the moment. Again, like, a lot of this stuff could change because the game is still in its early stages of development. Oh, we just got a level up there for athleticism. That's cool. Now let's chop down. Let's see, one of these big trees here. It's going to leave us a stump. Another deer. They're pretty quick, the deer. I haven't successfully hunted one just yet. In my test playthrough, I didn't quite get that far. So we'll see if we can do that together today. We did hunt a few of the other animals that are around, though. There are quite a few different things, as you'll see as we play through. So we're going to take down this stump right here in order to get a bit more resin, because it wants us to do that. There we go. We completed the next bit of quest. And we've also, by doing that, opened up the recipe for the bow. And that's going to be the next thing. I'm going to chop down this wood while it's here. Unfortunately, the logs at the moment, they kind of clip through the character like that. And often when you chop a log down, it's on a hill. So I think it'd be good if they added a thing where the log stops once it rolls into you. So like it did there, but that was purely by chance. If we're on a bit of a hill, it just kind of keeps going through. So let's go to crafting here. And what do we want to make up? We'll make up the bow. And we'll make up, let's make up maybe it's 20 arrows at a time. Let's go for like 40 arrows. That's actually all we had the feathers for anyway. And I'm going to get this down to a bit of an easier hotkey, I think. Put that down there. Because if we want to equip that quickly, then we're going to need that. Now it wants us to make up a primitive hammer, which we probably just have the materials to do that. And this is what we're going to use in order to build. So you can see the next thing it wants us to do is actually about building. So let's have a look. Where are we compared to the middle of the map? If we keep going like up this way a bit, we'd be very central in the map. I figure central is probably for the best because it's going to be nearer to more things. But also maybe up here, because I think this is the start of the island. There's less going on compared to up here. There's more points of interest. So we'll try and find ourselves a good little spot to build. What I'll do, let's put that away. While I'm running through, I'm just going to keep spamming E and picking up everything on the way while I'm looking around for this spot. And actually, this over here looks like it could be kind of a good little place. Oh, there's a deer over there. Should we ever go at taking that deer down? Let's do it. I've not been great at the archery so far in this game. And I'll tell you what, I've just lost that deer. Where is he? He's got a bit camouflage. And oh, now he ran away because we did a bad shot. Yeah, so oh, there's another one up there. All right, let's give it a go. I need to keep practicing to try and get better. So maybe if we aim about there, that hit. No, it missed. You don't kill the deer in one shot either. That's one of the issues. So yeah, it's hard to get them, I found. But I might also just be a really bad shot. We'll keep following this path along though, having a little look around. And while we're here, we are, of course, as I say, looking for a place to build. This wasn't too bad. We're fairly central, but I think I want to head more up this way, up into this forest. Now, one thing to mention is as we're heading up through this forest, we potentially could run into some wolves. And if you do, you can take them down with your spear and your shield, which I'll show you guys. But yeah, don't be too alarmed about those. Okay, so about there. Yeah, okay, so that was a hit, which is good. But now it's like trying to get that second hit. That was actually not too far off. They run away and it's really hard to get to them. So we can crouch like this, and you can see we get this kind of vignette around the edge of the screen and such. And maybe that's the way to go. We need to like crouch and approach the deer a bit more stealthy or something like that. Maybe use our spear on them or something. Now let's just go ahead and grab all these raspberries and stuff, or blackberries I should say. Anything like this is good because it's used for dual things. It's obviously the food and also the salves, which are like the potion things in the game. So it's always good to make sure we're getting all that stuff. But as I say, I'm pretty much just picking up everything. Okay, there's a boar here. Let's get our shield out and our spear. We'll take this guy down. So once they attack, like they don't do any damage when they're attacking. And then you can just kill them in a few hits like that. It's just super easy to do. So I kind of always let them do that. Let them come at us first and attack us. And then just take them down in that way. Okay, this is cool. We found something here. Show you where this is on the map. So we're at this crossroads right here. And there's a little camp here. So I'm guessing we can loot some of this stuff. And pick up all this stuff as well. Let's see, night seal. Okay, I wonder if that's like, can we just smash through it or something? Like, probably not, right? But you never know. Oh, actually, something did come out there when I was hitting it. If I keep hitting it, maybe some more stuff comes. I'm just kind of giving it a good old hit and we'll see. What did I get then out of this? Let's see, ambrosia dust × 2. So we got a bit of ambrosia dust right here. It says they're refined from ambrosia crystals using the grindstone. Used as a reagent for crafting recipes and quest objectives. Okay, there we go. So it will have some sort of use. I don't know that we can do any more with this. Nothing else seems to be happening now, but we did get a little something out of it. I wonder if any of this other stuff smashes. Probably not. I think it's more for decoration. Let's see. There is a campfire here where we could add some softwood to it if we wanted to. And I think I just did that by accident, but never mind. So the campfire is now roaring. It's all good. Yeah, all right, cool. We shall continue onwards because we're still looking for that place to start building and start completing some more of these quests. And right now, we're actually in a sort of spot where we would like to probably find somewhere to start building if there is somewhere good nearby. So, I was thinking like, this here's kind of flat. We're only doing a small build at first, so just doing it somewhere around here might be fine. We're kind of near the road and stuff. Yeah, let's give that a go. So if we select our hammer and right click, and we've got all this different stuff here that we can build and all these different things, as you can see. So it needs us to build like a basic base with foundations and stuff. That's how we're going to get started. So let's go to floors and the thatch foundation. We need to build 9 of these. Now let's have a look here. Where do we want to go? You can see here, if I scroll the mouse wheel, you've got a lot of flexibility in terms of like how you place it down. We're going to build 9 of these. Let's go like a 3x3 and we'll chop down some of these trees, I guess. 1, 2, 3 by 1, 2, 3. Actually, we may not need to chop down any trees. We might just fit in here. Yeah, there we go. So that's that. Then we're going to go to the walls here and build some walls. And actually, let's do the doorway first. Where do I want the door to go? Maybe put the door just in this corner here. Makes sense. And then we'll do walls the rest of the way around. Close ourselves in. Place these down here. Put these down here. They snap on, and they also give you the ability to have a lot of flexibility with the rotation. So I think the build in this game is going to be pretty good. It's not something I've done a lot of just yet. Oh, we don't have enough resources. Okay, we need more softwood. So let's go chop down a few trees, I suppose. This is what I said about picking up everything. Very quickly, we start to run out of stuff. I've got a load of softwood from that one, though. And looks like there is a stump there. We can get resin even from these smaller trees. I guess as long as they're not the really short trees. But we will chop this down anyway, because we're going to need some more feathers. And it'll also give us wood. Chop down some of these, too. So, yeah, it's you're going to run out of wood quite a lot in the early game, from what I found. You just need to chop down a lot of trees and stuff like that. But picking up all the resources, whether it's wood, stone, whatever, is never going to be a bad idea. Obviously, from these big trees, we get a lot more wood. Can I... Yep, let's keep going there. Also, what was that I just picked up? I think I just found something different. Yeah, spartium. Okay, used for crafting recipes is all it says. But it did level us up there when we picked that up. So we've got forager at level 2 now. And if I press tab, there is a skills section right here. So this tells us all about our current skills. And let's see here, skill bonus unlocked at level 1 and then another one at level 15 and stuff. And it tells us what the next thing is going to be. So for example, if we click on Hunter, mortal wound shot. So a chance of any critical hit on fauna to cause a mortal wound. So basically when we shoot a deer, we've got a chance that it'll be a mortal hit and kill it, which would be pretty useful because trying to get a couple of hits on might be difficult. But we'll see how we go with that. Now let's chop down maybe one more tree and then we'll go back to doing some of the building. We're going to need a lot of wood, not just for the finishing of the walls, but the next thing is to build the roof. Now, I'm not sure if that came through on my sounds or not, but there was a wolf howl there, so I think there are wolves nearby. It was quite faint, so I'm hoping it's not too nearby, and that's why I was wondering the cam might not have picked it up. But there's certainly a wolf in the area, and as I say, I did fight one. I didn't find it too difficult to fight them, so I think we should be okay. But I wouldn't know about fighting a pack of them. When I did it on my test world, only one came at me, and it wasn't too difficult. But I can imagine 4 or 5 would be quite difficult. Now, let's see. I need to remember to keep eating as well. Make sure we're eating our food and getting the bonus from that each time, because obviously that's useful. Now, let's go back to finishing off this wall. So it's just 2 more walls we need to build. So this one here, this one here. Okay, let's pick that bush up and get it out of the way. It's taking up valuable real estate on our floor right there. And let's also now go to the roof section. And we're going to build a flat roof over the entire structure, at which point we have a very simple base to get ourselves started. And there we go. That is done. So that is another quest complete, of course. And now it wants us to build a thatch bed. So this is where we can sleep to pass the night time, of course. Let's see, thatch bed. There we go. So not sure which end is the head end. I think it probably like that, right? Looks like there's a little pillar there. You can just about see that. And let's just put that, I guess, up in the corner here for now. There we go. Very good. Another little bit of the quest complete. And we can now press E to claim the bed, and then we will respawn here if we die. And if we press E again, we can sleep, but not yet. It's not quite time. It's too early. So while we're waiting for that, we can get out our spear, and we're going to go hunting. You can see the next thing it wants us to do here is to kill 3 hares. Now, I haven't found the best way of hunting them yet, I wouldn't say. When I was doing this in my test world, I did manage to kill them, but quite a few escaped me. They can be a little bit tricky to see in the first place. So I don't really want to sprint around because I want to see them before they see us and try and then crouch and get as close as I can to them before we attack. Try and make sure the attack is more likely to be successful. They are a little bit difficult to find, I would say, as well. I didn't see loads of them. Now, I don't think there's going to be any hares here, but I have seen there's something kind of interesting over here. It looks like a mine shaft entrance. All right, this is cool. I just want to be careful. Could be stuff in here maybe we don't want. If I go to the map, have I found something here? Well, let's have a little look through, I suppose. Oh, this is cool. I like the look of this. Mining is a whole skill and a whole section. Oh, okay, that looks like some sort of goblins that might be hostile. Okay, we might come back here a bit later. There's 3 of them. I don't know if we'd be able to take them just yet. But being new to the game, it's always fun to like explore these things and see what's going on. And mining, as I say, is something we'll be getting into later on anyway. But for now, we want to just keep to the quest ahead of us, and we got to kill 3 hares. So yeah, what I might do, let's see, let's get this salve thing, and we'll go ahead and drink that. Oh, here we go. So left click, right, and then it will drink. There he goes. Yeah, so this will give us better stamina regen. And I might make up, let's see, like another 2 of these because they're kind of cheap to make. So if we need some more in the future, and let's make sure we're keeping our berries and stuff on us as well. So we've got a good stash of those. All right, we are ready for our hunting. So where do we want to go? Oh, there's a deer up there, or like a stag, right? We could take a shot. Why not? It will give us some skill points if nothing else, I think. Yeah, there we go. We got a hit on him. I was hoping for the critical hit, but I don't think we're at that level yet. In fact, let's just check that real quick. So we go to skills, hunter. So next bonus is at level 1, which I don't think we are. We're level 0. Once we get to level 1, that's when we have the chance of the critical hit. So at this stage, we're not going to be able to get any critical hits. But we're doing the hunting, and we're hunting for hares right now. And I'll keep shooting at the deer because maybe they'll stay wounded, and if we see them later, we can kill them. And I'm also hoping it gives us some sort of skill points. We might better check that with the next deer that we find, assuming we do find one. Once it gets too dark, I will... Oh, there's a wolf up there. All right, I'll show you guys a little wolf fight. Why not? There's only one, so we should be okay. I was fine in my test world, so I'm assuming. Now, first thing to say is if we just right-click to block, I think we shouldn't take any damage, and we didn't. And there we go, 2 hits, and the wolf is dead. So, kind of odd, because in a way that wolf was easier to take down than the boar, but there is a second one here now. And, yep, okay, 2 hits for that one as well. And you'd expect a wolf to be more difficult than a boar, but maybe it's because they're usually in packs. I mean, there's only 2 that time, and there's only 1 the previous time I did it. But, yeah, as you can see, they're not too difficult to do. And from that, we've got the boar trophies from killing the boar. We've got the wolf trophy from killing the wolf there. So, onwards we go, and we're going to keep looking for these hares. It's getting a little bit dark. I will say, on the map, once you've got your house, it shows up as this chair right here. So, we're going to head back to that. It also shows up at the top of the screen right now. I can line myself up directly with it. It will put me in the right direction and also tell me exactly how far it is. So you can see here it's like 80 meters away from us right now. Obviously, I realize we can see it on the screen, but when you're further away, you may not be able to, and it's just kind of handy to know that. Now, I assume we should be able to sleep. It seems like it's plenty dark enough right now, plenty late enough in the day, and hunting for hares is... Oh, okay, this is a little bit tricky. I wonder if we can build like a little stairway up or something. So yeah, let's see if we can rotate that around and snap that on there. Yep, there we go. Okay, that's going to be a lot easier for when we're getting in and out, because we're a bit, yeah. Let's see, rest. Yep, let's advance through the day and rest through the night. Okay, morning time once again, and with the morning light, it's going to be a lot easier to try and find these hares, of course. So, which way do we want to go? I guess just off here and continue picking things up as we go, but looking specifically now for hares, if we can find them. And I guess we'll hunt anything that we find, but obviously we're trying to keep to the quest line that's set out before us. Oh, what was that? There he is. There's a boar down here somewhere. Oh, and these goblin things are here as well. Okay. I haven't had to fight any of them yet, so I might... oh, I missed. This boar is like just chilling here. And all right, let's get out of here a second before I die. Okay, I'm trying to retreat here. These guys are seemingly a little bit tricky, actually. Can I eat some stuff, I wonder? Just keep running for now to try and escape them. Let's grab our bow and try to shoot them so we can attack them from a bit of a range. Wow, they are a shot as well. Okay, we're going to die here if we're not careful. I'm going to keep running. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so I haven't had to fight these guys yet, and seemingly they are actually very difficult. There's a deer over there. They are still tracking me. I'm just trying to get far enough away that I can quickly craft up one of these salves. Healing salve. Let's craft that up. Let's put that down there. And let's see. Can we... Are they still fighting us? Are they near? I think we're okay. Yep, let's use that up. Oh, wrong thing. Yep, use this up. Give ourselves a bit of extra healing. Okay, that caught me quite off guard there, as you guys saw. But we should now be healing a bit better. And I want to try and see them from a distance and see if we can pick them off one by one or something. Because yeah, I wasn't expecting that at all. So I guess they have a chance of spawning at night time, or they only come out at night time, maybe from their cave, and they were still there then in the morning. But let's see, are they still there? It's hard to see, isn't it? Oh, there's a hare right here. There's the hare, so let's try and run up to it. Yeah, okay. Come on. Yeah, there we go, we got it. Okay, so see, I just kind of chase after them and kill them. That one was right on top of me. If I see it from a greater distance, I will try to be a bit more stealthy. That was just more of a all-out attack sort of approach. Okay, are there... I don't see these goblins anymore. I think we'll just keep walking through. They might have gone away. Oh, look at this. This is like a cave entrance that we can potentially smash through in the future. Yeah, I'll assume they've gone away, and we'll keep trying to kill those hares. We've got to kill 2 more to complete this quest. But if we do see them, then we'll just try and fight them from afar, or fight them a bit better than we did last time, if we're a bit more aware that they are in existence. So, let's go. Let's go up this way. I'm not certain on this, but I assume that the hares will spawn in the sort of foresty areas and not the stony or beachy areas. So we want to stick to the forests, keep looking for them. Something? Oh, it's a deer. Okay, we won't worry about the deer for now. We'll just keep on with these hare. Now, finding them is actually quite tricky. I found that we have to run around and explore quite a bit in order to try and find them, which is fine. But, yeah, they can be a little tricky. There's one. All right, so let's just crouch a second. Okay, there is a hare here somewhere. I saw it, but now I've lost it. Oh, there it is. Okay, we just have to chase it. It's seen us. Oh, go, run. Okay, so I think we're slightly faster than it, but we run out of stamina before it does. And it can change directions. Where did it go? Oh, they are tricky little guys. They are so difficult to find. Or maybe it's just me, but yeah, I find them quite tricky to deal with, these little hare. Okay, well, we'll get into the places that they're spawning, and it's just a case of keeping an eye on them, I suppose. There's a deer up there. There's really no point in shooting it, though, I don't think. I'm just going to stick with the searching of the hares for now. Okay, there's a hare just there in front of us, right? So I'm going to try just crouching and walking towards it. You can see it there. Oh, I don't know how close I can get to it. There's another one over there. It just ran off. So that one saw us. We are behind this one. Can we, if we come from behind, can we just get it like this? Oh, there we go. All right, we got it. Okay, so we did manage to get it. That is 2 hares down, 1 to go. There was another one over here. Yeah, I'm really going to have to try and figure out a better strategy for hunting them. If we're going to need to hunt a lot of them, I'm going to need to do a bit better. Or we might find that I'm spending a lot of my time just hunting these hare. I'm not the best at this bit. But it's kind of fun trying to catch them. And I guess it sort of makes sense as well, especially early game, that you're not guaranteed to necessarily kill every hare that you find. Like, it's probably more realistic that way. I imagine they're tricky little guys to catch if you tried it in real life. So, yeah, I don't hate it. Right, let's go through this bit of forest right here, I guess. Head this way. Yeah, there should be some around here somewhere. Half the challenge is actually spotting them in the first place. There's a deer there. I wonder if I can catch you. No, okay. So when you sprint and then you jump, you actually go quite a way with your jump for the spear. I need to remember that, because I'm always thinking, I'm sort of underestimating it every time, thinking I'm going to attack a lot closer to myself than I end up doing. And maybe that would make me a little bit better at getting those hare. I need to start attacking them from a bit more of a distance, perhaps. Let's go through here and then up around this way and see if we can find another one. Now, I think I hit this deer before, so I'm going to try another shot at it. Yep, there we go. We've got a hit on that one. Oh, I got 2 hits. All right, maybe a 3rd hit will do it. See, it seems to be slowing down now. I guess because we got a couple of hits in on it. God, I'm such a bad shot. Okay, there we go. That's 3 hits. 4 hits. Oh, yes, that's it. It's done it. Hey, that's my first deer kill. All right, so it looks like it took 4 hits, but I don't know. This is a 1-star buck, so the deer might be less hits. Oh, there's a hare there. Also, let's get our loot from that. Also, this might have been the one that we hit before. I'm not sure. Now, where is that hare? There he is. He's down that way. Okay, let's see. Let's crouch here for a second. There he is. Okay, so I'm wondering if I just jog along. Let's run up behind him. He's just here somewhere. There he is. Hey, all right, we got him. That was pretty good. So we got our 3 hare, and we also got ourselves the deer there as well, the buck, I should say. And the next thing he wants us to do is build a butcher block. Okay, so let's look to build this in our base, I suppose. And let's see what that's going to be under. So utility, I'd imagine. We have here, yeah, there we go, the butcher's block. All right, cool, yes, this is like a little workstation area. Let's put that just inside the door, I reckon. Line that up there. And place you down there. Awesome. And we have completed a quest there of Hunter, and a new quest has been added there. So if we go to quest right now, let's see, Ambrosia Dust, we have to collect, oh wow, we have to collect 100 of them. So it says here, fallen from the celestial realm, ambrosia is said to be the nectar of the gods. Ambrosia dust can be found on night blooming flowers, in treasure chests, and on some foes. Okay, so this is going to be nighttime journeying around to find this dust, it would seem. That does make sense. In terms of what we can craft here, just want to see. So it looks like, well, we can repair stuff, can we? Repair cordage, used to repair one piece of equipment. Okay, so this just takes a bit of resin and flax. I guess it's cheaper doing it this way. So if we make that up, here's my repair cordage. Can I just drag it onto that? How does this work? Oh, I think the equipment has to be fully broken before it works, and then it repairs it by half. That makes sense. Yeah, I was just wondering whether there was anything better we could make in terms of like armor or anything like that. I don't think there is, though. Now, if we come over to here, let's see. We can add 1 starboard to this. Okay, and it sounds like stuff's happening. Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. So now we get the raw game meat and pelt and stuff. Okay, cool. So we just got a load more stuff here. I wonder, did that open up some new recipes at all? Doesn't look like it. What if I go onto this here, under utility? Let's see, there's a cooking spit. There is a hunter station, leather crafts, and hunting supplies. I wonder, like, turning leather into armor, perhaps. Let's make a chest first, because we're getting to the point where we're going to need that. I'll keep this chest somewhere near my bed, I think. Yep, just place that down there. And let's go into the chest if we can. And what do we want to put in? I mean, pretty much everything, I guess. And then we'll grab stuff out as and when we need it, because we've just got, our inventory's getting so clogged. And if we're going to be doing a lot more exploring, we might need some more stuff. See, we're already like at a point where we've got all this. Okay, so I think what I'll do now, let's make up the, under utility, to make the crafting station right here. That could be good. So softwood, animal bones, thatch. All right, let's grab out some of this stuff. So thatch we're probably going to need. Might need some of that. We'll need some wood. I'm going to get some more boars put onto this over here. So we just literally put that down and wait, and that does it for us. And while we're waiting, actually, we can go and do a bit of tree chopping as well. I think we're going to need ourselves a little bit more of the softwood. Seems to be running quite low on that. So what I'm thinking is, as we progress through the game to get the Ambrosia Dust quest completed, we are going to have to be out doing a lot at night time. And I assume those goblins, or whatever they were that was attacking us at night there, they're going to be a lot of them, right? Let's see, can we eat some stuff here? Getting a bit of stamina issues. So having the progression I'm trying to go through... Oh, actually, does this work? We drag this onto this? Let's figure this out. Okay, so I just used it and it repaired, I think, my spear rather than what I wanted it to repair. So what I might do is just look to make up another one of these primitive axes, I suppose, with what we've got. Yeah, I probably just did something wrong there, but that's all good. So yeah, I'm going to try to make up some more crafting stuff, because I think if we can craft up... Oh, let's grab all this stuff and, yep, get that going. Yeah, if we can craft some more things to help us fight against those enemies, whatever they were, then that would be very useful. So the crafting station here needs more animal bones, which we're getting, more hide strips. Now, actually, hide strips, that's probably coming from this, right, the hunter station. So let's grab some flax out, we can make that. So let's see, in our chest here, flax, okay. So now I think we can make up... Oh, wait, what are we missing for the hunting station? It is 5 flax. I thought I just grabbed that. Let's see. So, yarrow... This is... Okay, I guess I've used up all my flax already. I thought that I was grabbing some out there. I must have grabbed something else. So let's go and find ourselves a bit more flax, then we should be good. Now, where have I seen some flax? Let's go on a little adventure here, see if we can find some. And yeah, there's some right here. It's really easy to find flax, which is useful because it's blue, so it stands out a lot against the backdrop. So just going to grab a ton of this stuff because we're probably going to need it for other things. That's what I was saying about having to pick everything up. You see, I've run out of materials a few times already, even with going around trying to pick up literally everything that I see. So yeah, we need to get those resources early on. Just like any survival game. There it is. There's our beautiful house, guys. Look at that. A majestic first house, if ever I've seen one. So now I believe we got everything to make up this right here, the hunter station. And that can probably just go down next to this one right here. They're kind of linked. So yeah, why not have them next to each other? Let's see what we can do with this. So if we go to craft. Oh, hide braces. That gives us 15 armor. That actually sounds pretty decent. So to make things like this, we're going to need more pelt. So we just need to do more hunting. I might go down the hide strips route. We're going to have to do a lot more hunting in general, though. So we need pelt is the thing that we're going to need a lot more of, I think. So probably going to need to just do a lot more hunting. But we've got some stuff left to put onto that table. We've got a couple of wolves here, we've got a couple of hares, and we're getting a little bit of pelt each time. Oh, that one's done now, is it? Okay, let's put something else on here. Let's just grab all this stuff out, and then this is, yep, another one of the hares. All right, well, we're getting there. We're getting some stuff. We're getting bones. We're getting a little bit of pelt. I guess it's just a question of what we want to use that on. So what I'm going to do is just keep putting all of my animals onto this butcher's block right here until we've run out. See how much we get in terms of the pelt and the bones and stuff like that. And from there, look at what our options are in terms of the things that we can make up. It's pretty quick to go through this, which is good. Now, the hare's been giving us a bit of pelt. I'm wondering here, like the wolf, you'd think would be a lot bigger. Hopefully, this is going to give us a lot more than we're getting from the hares. Although, maybe not. Maybe not. We're getting some raw meat, though, as well. So we could probably get into some cooking. And then when we do, obviously the cooked food is going to be a lot better for us than things like the blackberries and raspberries are. So that's going to be useful. Now, have we got anything else to put on here? Doesn't look like we do. Okay, so let's come over to here and see what our options are. So we can now make up pretty much like the full set of armor oh, wow. Okay, so this is 75 armor for this one, 25 for that, 35 for that, 15 for that. Let's definitely start with the chest and make that one up. And then we have a choice between this one for 25, this one for 15. So we'll make the helmet. Right, it's just obvious. So now we can see here it's gone on to us already. We're going to have 100 armor, which will definitely help us when having to fight things. We're going to go out. We're going to do a lot more hunting. We're also going to wait till nighttime and kind of just do hunting until it gets to nighttime so that we can get that ambrosia dust. Now under skills, hunter right here. Let's see. So at the moment we have a 10% chance of the mortal wound shot. The next level, it goes up to plus 20%, so I guess up to 30% in total. Let's make up some wood arrows. We're going to need to chop down some smaller trees, some of these ones here. I want to make up a load more arrows so that we've got more of them on us. I think we're going to need them if we're going to be doing a lot of hunting and combat and stuff. Kind of makes sense to do that. So we're getting some feathers out of these, turn all that into the flowers, and then go off and do the hunting and such. We can also do a bit more exploring of the island. Still a few places we haven't been to around here, so just going to see what's going on around there. Now, let's see. Craft the wood arrows up, and now if we go to our inventory, we've got 40 of these arrows here. Or maybe I put the rest in the chest by accident, so I swear we had a few on us at least, didn't we? Should have had a few left. Yeah, we got another few here. Let's take these feathers out and see, like, how many feathers do we need to make them up? 4. Okay, so I might do a bit more crafting up of the arrows as well then. Now, the other thing I want to do is make up some of these salves to take with us. So we need the yarrow out, I think, in order to make these up. So let's grab the yarrow and some of this as well in case we need it. And let's go and make up, like, oh, wait, what am I missing? The yarrow. What, I swear. Hold on. So if I shift and click, it does go into my inventory. Oh, I think if I do control click, it does something else. Oh, wow. Okay, so control click, guys, actually deletes things out of your inventory. So that's what's happening. I've been accidentally pressing control click and deleting stuff, rather like just putting it literally in the trash rather than shift click, which gets it moved between inventories. So yeah, do be careful with that one, because you could lose a lot of stuff like I just did. So that's quite handy to know. Okay, that being said, at least we know what we're doing. Let's craft up like a few of these and a couple of these. So we've got like 3 of each. Keep those down there, or 3 and a 4, but that's fine. Yeah, so we've got our food, we've got ourselves. In case we get into any trouble or whatever, then we should be good to go. So I kind of want to head along this way, along this path. If I press the map, we've got this top end of the island we can go and explore. I also think, so we came around this way, we could go and explore back down here as well. We want to be out for quite a while because we need to get to nighttime, so it's just a case of like we just as well go around and have a look at everything we can while we're here. And any animals that we see, we're going to try to take down. I just feel like I heard something. Oh, there's a deer up there. Okay, if I run around this way, I wonder if I can get around to a point where I can get a shot at it. Let's see, we've got our bow out. Yeah, there it is, just there. Oh, cool, if we right-click. Oh, that's so cool. If you right-click, you can zoom in. Oh, well, that makes things a lot better. It also tells you, like... Oh, there it goes. Yeah, 2 shots for that one. Wow, that's so handy. Okay, I did not know that. That is super useful to know. Where did it die? So is that it? Yeah, there it is. We can loot the deer. Oh, that's so... Okay, well, that makes life a lot easier. So when you're holding your bow, you right-click to zoom in. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Okay, I'm learning as I go. Now, looks like there's something of interest down here. Got these glowing orbs. And the last time there was glowing orbs, there was a treasure chest that we were able to sort of loot. And we got the ambrosia dust out of it. So definitely want to come down here again. Actually, those orbs are... Oh, I thought they were in the ocean. It was just whales looking like they're actually here next to this awesome statue. So, I don't know if we can open this. Night seal. Oh, I wonder if it's just literally like if we come back at night, we're able to get into here then. right? So if that's the case, let's see, we've got this one right here. There's another one down at this crossroads. So when it comes to nighttime, we'll definitely check that out and see if that's the case. Because it does say, like, with the ambrosia dust as well, like, you're supposed to get it at nighttime, and you can get it from treasure chests. So that kind of would make sense, right? That's probably what's going on. Okay, cool. I'm thinking now with the bow and arrow, it might be easier to use the bow and arrow on hare as well if we find them, rather than just trying to chase after them. I mean, I've had some success with it. I've been chasing after them and managing to kill quite a few, but I think that potentially it's going to be easier to just shoot them now that I know I can zoom in. Anyway, we'll potentially give that a go. For now, we're just doing a bit of exploring. We're going to keep our eye out for any animals and make sure we're hunting them, get our hunting skill up, and also get all the stuff that we're going to need in order for making up extra things. And I heard, yep, there we go, there's a boar here. Hey, dude. So let him attack, and just 1, 2, 3. There we go. And we've just leveled up our spears, which is awesome. Now I wonder, so that levels up spears. Maybe we have to use the bow in order to level up hunting and everything else. Like if we're using our spear, we're leveling up spears. Even though we're hunting with the spear, it's actually leveling up spears. That would kind of make sense. So the bow is going to be a thing to use to level up the hunting skill. Okay, so we might have to try and use our bow a bit more if we're trying to level that up. That being said, I think that leveling up the spear skill is definitely not a bad thing, because obviously we're going to need that for all kinds of things as well. There'll be lots of combat and such throughout the game. I swear I heard something around here. Sounded like it was a boar or something. Maybe I'm just hearing things. No, there is a boar. There it is, down there. Okay, hello. So again, I'm just like kind of attacking them, getting back. Oh, I missed, and yeah, there we go, he's dead. And another boar. Okay, cool. So we're just going to keep doing this until we've got a ton of these, and then at nighttime find that dust and kill enemies and such. So nighttime, there should be some night flowers that are going to be spawning that are going to give us that ambrosia dust. Now, while we're here, probably makes sense to go check out these ruins, right? See what's going on down here. Although, with this down here, there is a guard. I wonder, like, can I shoot him? Let's just do it. Let's see what happens. And yeah, I accidentally clicked rather than holding it down. Oh, wow. Okay, so he blocked that, and they're coming at us. I don't think I can take these guys on. That was a pretty good block. It didn't occur to me that you'd see me and block it. To be honest, if I'd shot the first arrow, I might have been all right. I accidentally shot it in a really bad way. I wonder, like, is he going to block this? No, he didn't block that one. Okay. Okay, now he's running away. I think he's scared because we shot him so good. All right, now he's coming at us. So I think actually kind of running away like this might be our best bet. And then just taking, like, long-range shots at him. Wait, where did he go? Where is he? Is he still coming for us? Oh, there he is. He's over there. Okay. So yeah, as he's walking away, we'll just shoot at him. And I got to remember to hold that down a bit longer. There we go. Okay, he's coming at us now. And then he runs away. Okay, I need to aim a bit higher, I think. Yeah, there we go. So we're getting some good hits in on him. And he's kind of not coming at us, right? We're getting like a good amount of damage on him. So it kind of makes sense to just keep doing this, because he's going to drop some sort of loot that we could find very useful, I would say. And he's not really coming at us, which might be a little bit of a bug. So when you're playing this in the future, this might be fixed, because his pathfinding seems a bit off, doesn't it? But, you know, we'll make the most of it for now, and I'll kind of see what loot I'm going to get from him, if any. So his bag, hide strips is what we got from him. Okay, cool. Well, we don't have these hide strips yet, so I guess it's certainly not a bad thing to have gotten them. Now, he did have a mate with him. I wonder where his mate's gone. And whether they always drop just the same things or not. I want to be careful here that his mate doesn't come and see us too easily. They were just... Oh, there he is. He's down there. So I wonder if from this shot right here... Yeah, there we go. So we got a critical hit in there because he wasn't looking at us. And... oh, is that him dead? I think that might be him gone. Okay, cool. So, yeah, we were able to take down those guards by doing it from a distance like that. Let's see. They were guarding this, right? These ruins, I guess. So let's go and have a little look through, see what we find. And we've discovered something there. It's come up on screen. Let's see. What does it say? Place of power 3. Oh, okay. So there's more guards down there. It looks like they're guarding a treasure chest that could potentially be good for us. Now, what I don't want to do is run out of my bow. So what would I need to make up more bow? We need resin. Okay, I'm going to come back in a second. I'm going to go get some resin and make up another bow. Because mine, you can see there, the durability is getting quite low. And I think the bow is going to be really helpful to us with defeating these sorts of enemies and things in a safer way. Obviously, we can range them and risk less of ourselves in order to get them. And it's going to be used for combat as well as hunting, so it makes sense to me that we would do this. Okay, so there we go. Let's grab all this stuff. You know, in fact, let's use up one of these salves right now. because we're going to need it for this tree chopping, but also it'll come in handy when we're fighting these guys in a second as well. And just give us that extra stamina boost, right? Just we'll take every little bonus that we can at this stage of the game. Their armor looked pretty cool though. Hoping we can make up armor like that ourselves later. Look like a true ancient warrior, ancient Greek warrior, right? That'd be pretty cool. So let's see, we should now be able to craft up the bow. Where are you? Right there. In terms of arrows, let's see how we're doing here. We've still got 42 left, which is quite a lot. Still 2/3 of what we brought with us. Now it's getting towards night time. We might be able to start finding these flowers as well, so we can keep our eye out for that. However, I think for a minute, the first thing we want to do is try to take down these guys. So let's see. We aim just about there, I reckon. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, they don't seem to really come and attack us all that well. Looks like maybe a headshot does more damage, or I don't know if that's some sort of critical hit. Oh wow, okay, yeah, he's coming. All right, let's get away. I didn't realize there was 3 of them as well. I thought it was just 2. There's 3 of them that are going to be coming at us by the looks of it. So our escape route's probably up there. Oh wow, okay, did you guys hear that? Like a big spear just landed near me, I think. So we want to just keep trying to shoot them. They are using their shields pretty well though. Okay, let's go. So really glad I used that salve up for the extra stamina, because we're running away here like a true noble ancient warrior. But, you know, 3-on-1, I don't think we could take him. Let's say that's a dude there. I wonder if I can get this shot right. Oh, damn, it's a little bit too low. Okay, so we're going to try and keep our distance, take them down. I want to see what they drop, but also I think that the chest they're guarding could be very useful to us. Potentially have some of this ambrosia dust that we need. Okay, that was another decent hit on him. And again. So again, I'm not sure if the pathfinding is just a little bit janky here, but we'll make the most. Okay, see that spear coming at us? We've got to be careful there. Okay, looks like we killed that one. Okay, there's this one over here. He's really, like, going for it. Okay, let's get rid of this. Oh, jeez. Okay, I need to swap those, but let's get somewhere a bit safer before we do that. Can we... Let's eat up some food here as well. Give ourselves a bit of extra chance. Where's my new bow? There it is. Oh, don't run. Okay. Yep, grab it down there. Okay, alright, we're good. Jeez. Alright, this guy really needs to be taken down, doesn't he? Oh, we could probably block this guy when he's coming at us like this. Yeah, let's just try and okay, yeah. I'm just trying not to die. I wonder if I should melee him or just like strafe and use the bow. Shit. Oh man, I got stuck on the rock. Alright. Let's just okay, he's pretty low now. We should be able to take him down another couple of hits. Yeah, there we go. He's gone. Blimey. Okay. He was a good spear thrower though, I will say that. Now, I don't know if we collected his mate's stuff. And I'm trying to think where I killed him. This would be really nice if this kind of glowed a little. I don't think we got the guy's stuff. I was a bit worried about being attacked there. Yeah, from memory, I'm not sure. And I don't really remember where I killed him. I could go back and watch the footage, but I guess that can be the one that got away. It doesn't seem like they dropped... Oh, wait. Was that it? We just got some leather and stuff. I think that was probably it. It seems they just dropped these hide straps, which, you know, they're kind of useful, but they're also not, like... I don't think it's a super important bit of loot if we miss one. Right, is this any more guards around here? I swear there was a third one. I'm just zoomed in right here having a look. I don't see him right now. I guess we'll just slowly go up here, see what we see. And let's see, do these chests now open because it's nighttime? Yes, they do. Okay, so we looted that. And what do we get out of that? We got some gold coins. We got a flint arrow recipe as well, which is cool. Stone statue, restore statue. Okay, it doesn't... I'm pressing E. That's not happening right now. Maybe there's a reason for that. That's pretty cool, though. So we've got 5 gold coins out of this chest. I'm going to... Oh, wait. Oh, hey. Yeah, right. Let's try and... Okay, blocked that. Hit him a couple of times. So actually meleeing them is probably easier. And there we go. Okay, yeah. We leveled up our shields by doing that as well. I think I'll just melee them in the future and save the arrows for when we're hunting. Because that wasn't too difficult to fight that dude. What does he drop here? Oh, we did pick up the hide straps. Okay, cool. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Hey, Wolfie. All right, come on now. Let's have a go. I mean, we've taken down a couple already, so I'm assuming this one's not going to be too difficult. Let's just let him do that. And then 2, 3. Yep, took him down. Took 3 for that wolf. It's only 2 for the others. Not sure why that is, but still, we took him down. So on the map right here, I want to head back to this crossroads and this beach, right? Those are the 2 places where there were chests, and they did say you can get ambrosia dust from them, so it makes sense to go and loot these chests that are sealed but can be opened at night. And on the way, we might do a bit of hunting if we get a good opportunity, And we're also keeping our eye out for any of these night flowers, right? That's how they said we get the ambrosia dust, so do that. There's a couple of boar here, so let's just take these down. Oh, and see again, like when you're sprinting, it's surprising how far you actually go with a shield. Sorry, with a spear, I should say, not the shield. And you need to sort of get used to that a little bit. I think the boars did more damage to me than the wolves or the guards there. All right, let's see. Are these pots, can they be explored, I wonder? Or like broken or anything? I guess not. All right, so we're here on the map. We need to kind of head, let's see, yeah, down this way and around there. And that's roughly going to be the direction of where that chest on the beach was. So hopefully get some ambrosia dust from there. And then back to the crossroads as well for the other one. And there we go, it's kind of glowing. That must be at the camp over there. And I haven't seen any flowers yet that look any different. So I'm going to keep just trying to find those at the same time. But I haven't seen anything just yet. Oh, look at these things. They just spawned on the beach here, guys. So let's try a bow and arrow against them to start off with. These are called abandons. And I reckon they're probably going to drop ambrosia dust, right? From what the thing said, there are mobs that are supposed to. And so it makes sense that it was these guys. All right, let's let them come at us, block and hit. It seems to be the easiest way. Block and hit. But it was, I don't think it was a bad decision. Yeah, there we go. Got a couple of dust from this guy. Some dust here as well. Yeah, there we go. We're not getting loads. We're getting a little bit, but it is what it is. And there was another one down here. So yeah, taking down the numbers a bit there with the bow and arrow first. And oh, we got quite a lot there. Got 12 from that one. That's pretty good. I don't think that's bad, but I do think meleeing them seems to be easier. So this had a night seal on it before and is now open, so I was correct about that. We got a sprint potion recipe, and we got gold coins from this as well. So I think sometimes you get ambrosia dust from the loot of the treasure chest, but so far we haven't. We do want to head back here in this direction, go back to this crossroads. This is where we found the other chest during the day, and hopefully there's some ambrosia dust in that one. I guess we'll find that out together. Oh, wait, was this it? Or is this a different one? I'm not entirely sure. And if not, we'll just keep looking for those flowers as well that are supposed to be here. So this is something a bit different. Let's just press E and see what happens. Nothing right now. Perhaps you don't have the right things to use it. Okay, so that's just another point of interest for later. And if we carry on along this road, I think this will take us to that crossroads that we're actually trying to find. So that's quite handy. But let's go up this way. Oh, hey, here. Yeah, I want to get you, but wait, can I, like, this might work if I was a good shot. I think I missed him. Yeah, he's over there somewhere. All right. We'll keep trying with that. Yeah, we'll go this way because we can pick up a load of stuff that we're going to use on the way, which makes sense. And keep looking for those flowers, of course, that are supposed to be... Actually, wait. Are these the ones? Yes. Oh, that makes so much sense. We got... Yeah, okay. I wondered, like, during the day I couldn't pick these up. And now I can. So that actually makes so much sense. And we're going to get a ton of ambrosia just from these flower patches. There's actually one, if you guys remember, in my base. I literally built my house over a pile of these without realizing what they really were or whatever. So that's kind of... Oh, hey. Okay. Good block there. Get this dude. That's him gone. Pick up their stuff. Now, I was going to say, yeah, they normally come in threes, in my experience, these guys. So, is that all their loot done? Yeah. Oh, that was a good shot. There we go. Getting a bit better now at timing the... or figuring out how far we can actually travel, I should say, you know, with that spear when we're sprinting. So if you're holding down shift and you do the spear attack, you go quite a way at them, which is good. I mean, I think it's, like, more realistic and gives you an extra dimension to the spear attack, so it's nice. But it's just kind of getting used to how far you actually go with it so that you don't miss them like I kept doing by going too far. Oh, was that something else? Yep. So these abandons, there seems to be quite a lot of them. Yeah, okay. They're not too difficult to fight, but if you don't see them and they get the first shot off, it does do a bit of damage. And also, I've got a bit of armor on. Remember, I've got like 100 armor points right now. So I wouldn't want to be out here with anything much less than that because we have struggled a bit today. However, we have now collected the 100 ambrosia dust that we needed, so that's cool. Where is this crossroads, though? We're almost at... Oh, it is just... Yeah, okay, it's this thing here. I do want to see what's in this chest because there could be something useful for us. Was there... Yeah, there was a chest. Like, night sealed chest here. Loot that. Woodsman potion recipe and some more gold coins. And also a little boar here to take care of as well. Honestly, these boars do more damage to me than anything. Oh, we've run out of a spear. Okay. So yeah, that's not ideal, but yep, there we go. We took him down anyway. We'll loot that dude. Alrighty. Okay, so it seems we're out of quests, are we? We've done everything we're supposed to do. Oh no, kill lost. Kill lost? Kill... Oh, the lost and abandons. Right, okay. We've done 9 of the 10. It's not showing up in the top left for us anymore, but that is the current quest. So we need to kill 1 more of those. Can I make up a spear at this point? Let's see, primitive spear. Craft you up. There we go. Let's get this out of the way, or just swap it for that one. No, not you. Put that back on. This spear here for that one there. Okay, very good. And I might just, like, delete these broken things. Oh, it's actually just throwing them on the floor, has it? Okay, interesting. I wonder then, when I was using control before in my inventory, I thought it was deleting the stuff out of the chest, but I wonder if it's actually just in bags on the floor here somewhere. So is that chest up there? There's no bags in here. Are they out here? Yes, they are. Oh, thank goodness for that. So we didn't lose stuff. All right. That's really useful to know. I thought I was deleting stuff. So the control click doesn't delete it. It throws it on the floor. Ah, okay. But we've now gone and picked all that stuff up. Deer entrails used in recipes. Okay. I thought it was like a bag of something. I guess not. Okay, well that's super useful to know. Let's try and find some more abandons. I guess we just run around. There should be some here somewhere. They seem to spawn fairly often, so I might just try and kill this deer. Oh, okay, let's see. Can we get a good shot in? Oh, we actually hit it. That's not too bad. Didn't kill it. But yeah, there's ambrosia everywhere. It's just you can only pick it during the night, so that's useful to know. You can sort of keep an eye on where that stuff is during the day. Let's see. There's another deer here, or a doe. So yep, there we go. Decent hit. Let's see. Can we get the second hit off? Yes, we can. And oh, there we go. We killed it. All right, cool. Wasted that arrow, but never mind. Let's go and get this drops here from the deer. And of course, we're still looking for these extra abandons. That was a 3-star doe. Interesting. Okay. Let's go up this way looking for those abandons. Maybe there's... where was that mine shaft? In fact, we can probably have killed those guys from the mine then. Because the 3 of them aren't that difficult to deal with. I hadn't fought them before. So I wasn't sure how tricky they may or may not be. But in actuality, once you got your shield and stuff and spear, they're pretty easy to deal with. All right, let's eat some food and go onwards. I feel like there's going to be some abandons up. Oh, there we go. Some just spawned in. You see this little black smoke? I'm pretty sure the black smoke means that abandons have spawned in. Yeah, here we go. Here's a dude right here. Oh, wow. Okay, the one come at me from the side there. I wasn't expecting that. Let's go ahead and take care of this one. That's the quest done. Pick up his stuff. Make sure we're just blocking here, and then let's go for that. Oh, that was cool. That was a good attack. There we go. We're starting to actually get the hang of this now, which is useful. All right, so we looted that whole dude. We got the quest done. So that was the... oh, okay, yeah, so now we're on to this one. Isle of Arrival quest. This place of power is marked by a statue missing its bow. Restore the statue and meet its cost to unlock one of the temple's seals. So, bowless statue restored, tribute paid. Okay, interesting. So... that was the... we found that one before, didn't we, when we were out exploring? I think that was just up here somewhere. Let's... yeah, we came up this way, then we went up around here, I think. So let's see if I'm facing this way. Yeah, this is like a cliff edge. We need to go up around there. I'm pretty sure that's where it was. You guys remember I pressed E and nothing happened. Now, I'm wondering how it is we're going to actually keep that. So let's go to the quest here. If I click that to track it, there we go, we can put that up there. That's quite useful, and then we remember what we're trying to do. All right, we're going to do some more hunting along the way if we get the opportunity like we have here. So let's go ahead and... oh, wow. It ran just as I took my shot there. All right. Be the one that got away. I think what we need to do is head up this way, follow the path up around, and we'll find those ruins. These are the ruins where... oh, hey, there's a boar there. I was seeing the deer, but there's a boar here first, so we'll take care of you. There he goes. And now we'll try and take care of this deer. Yeah, so where we killed those guards before, I'm pretty sure that's the area we need to get back to. That was where the statue was. About there. Ah, it was close. I'm getting a little bit better. Let's go for one last attempt. Oh, was that a hit? No. Oh, wow. I was like, maybe it was and it just didn't kill it, but probably not. All right, let's go up this way. These are the ruins. This is where that statue was. Now, it says about we need to repair it with a bow, right? There's a bowless statue. So I'm wondering if we have to make a fresh bow or whether we can use this bow here. What was that running up at me? Oh, there's a boar here. Let's go take care of this dude. All these resources are going to be useful, right? So we just as well... whoa, what was that? I think the boar... oh, we ran out of stamina. Okay. So let's just be careful here. Yep, there we go. So stamina is super useful. Our spears are up again to level 2. That's really good. And we're getting extra kills for the extra resources, which I'm sure we're going to need. So let's keep this one down as well while we're here. There we go, another board dead. Yeah, so I don't know if we can use the bow we've got on us to restore this bowless statue. Hopefully we can, but if not, we might have to make up a fresh one, so we'll see. Now, let's see, it was in here. I think it was near that treasure chest that we looted, right, which is just over this way. Yeah, over here. This dude over here, I think, is the statue that could be restored. So let's have a look and see what it says here. So, restore statue, I'm pressing E, that's not working. Do I need to make a fresh bow, potentially? Let's see. Do we drop some stuff on the floor here, potentially? Because I haven't got enough space for this bow at the minute. Let's put those there and then just throw those on the floor. Then we're going to look to craft up the primitive bow. Okay. And will this work now? If I press E? No. What if I use this and then press E? Or if I use like the brand new bow? Okay, so if I'm doing that and I press E? No, that's still not working. Alright, so I'm obviously doing something wrong here. The bows will come in handy anyway, I'm sure. But let's try and figure out what I'm doing wrong. So on the quest it says, statue missing its bow, restore the statue. So maybe, yeah, that could be it. So perhaps we have to find a stone bow, right, in order to restore that statue. It's not going to be this wooden bows that we use. It's going to be a proper stone bow. That could be it. In which case, it could be anywhere, right? It doesn't really give us much information about where that bow might be. So where should we go in search of that, I wonder? I'm thinking that's what it might well be. So I think what we'll do is we'll head home, we'll put stuff away. I'm just wondering, like, would it just be around here on the floor somewhere? I mean, potentially, right? But if not, we might have to go and explore some mines or something like that to find it in like a chest or out and about. Yeah, I guess we have to keep exploring. So that's what we'll do. We'll keep exploring. We'll go and have a look around. I don't think the quest gives us any kind of hint, does it? And it just says we have to restore it and pay the tribute, but doesn't tell us how. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to head back home, get a lot of my inventory cleared out, maybe make another chest, all that sort of stuff. Look to upgrade some armor, that sort of thing, and then we'll go off and do a bit more exploring. That's going to be a lot of me just running around, so I will save you guys the viewing of that, because it will probably be a little bit tedious. And we'll have a look in a second when we're ready to venture off once again. So back at our base, and a couple of things to go through. You see here I've got a few chests now. We've got 3 instead of just the 1. I moved that one from over there. So you can deconstruct things with the middle mouse button, which is what I did, and moved it. And you see here the different colors. So we've got a red, green, and a blue. Now if I right click here and go to place down a chest, you'll see here it comes as red by default. But you can press the F key and that will go to green and then to blue and then back to red to sort of cycle through the different styles. So I think this might be the case with a few different things. You can't really see it with a bed there, but maybe with walls and stuff, is there different styles? And there is, look at that, there's windows there, so you can have windowed walls and things, like that would be quite useful, right? So yeah, it's just worth mentioning that if you're ever placing something down and you want to see if there's a different style, you just press F and then it will give you some different build styles there. Now what I've done as well is made myself up some extra armor, so we've now got a full set of armor here. So we had the chest and helmet already. With the hide braces and also the leg guards, we see we've got an extra 15 plus 35, so an extra 50 points of armor, and we're on 100, so it's actually increased by 50%, which is pretty good. So the thing I want to do now is go and explore. We're going to just try and get the lay of the land for the rest of the island that we haven't looked at yet. I might go and explore that cave in more detail. I think that was just up this way. And also, oh, there's a deer just there. We can still do our hunting along the way to get the resources for things that we're probably going to need, if I can actually hit them. There we go. Yeah, we're just kind of looking for that bow to restore for the bowless statue, because I'm assuming that's what it's going to be, some sort of bow that we have to find. Now, was this the cave literally just here? No, this was the other one. All right, let's go onto our maps right here. I think it might have been this one if we follow the path along. Anyway, I'll have an explore, and whenever I find anything of interest, I'll bring you guys back in, and we'll do some exploring together. All right, I actually have found a new part of the map that I haven't explored before, and there are a lot of guards up here by the list of things to fight. But it occurred to me that maybe this is what we need to do to fight these guys in order to find the bow. Perhaps it's over here somewhere. So let's go ahead and try and... I don't know if headshots do extra damage or not, but we're going to certainly try and take these guards down. And yeah, okay, now let's run again. Yep, let's go, get out of here. And once we've done that, there must be some sort of loot up here they're guarding. Oh, I missed that one, that's a shame. There's 2 guys down there that would have been nice and easy to have picked off. Okay, let's get out our shield and look for more of a melee attack here against this dude, I guess. So it looks like he might be stuck, so we got a little bit lucky here. But not much I can do about that, obviously. It just happened to go that way. All right, let's try and take on this guy. Is he stuck as well? Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, there's a dude behind me who's definitely not stuck. So there's bound to be a few little bugs, obviously, in the early part of this game. Oh, geez. Okay, all right. Let's just keep blocking. Okay, we've blocked well there. Should be able to take this guy down now, maybe. Come on. Yep, just about. Okay. I'm worried about these spears that are hurtling towards me. And let's see. Should we maybe drink up our health salve thing here? Just to give us a bit of extra health. There we go. That should start healing us a bit more. Let's make sure we're picking this stuff up as well, like from the guards that we've killed. Now, this guy right here shouldn't be too difficult to kill because he's just glitched, so we got lucky with that one. Stay hidden behind the tree here and try and close in on this other guy over here. There he is. All right. So we'll just run towards him, and then whenever he throws at us, we'll make sure we're blocking. And now he should look to melee us anyway. Yep, there we go. Oh, okay. So it ran out of stamina there, I think, is why we got that bad hit. Okay, there we go. We got it. I think there's still a couple more around. Let's just take that. And that's him gone. Okay, we'll have a slow walk up here right now to preserve a bit of stamina in case we need it. And let's see what's going on here. Is there any more for us to take down? Maybe not. We might be okay. And there is a chest here, so we might be able to loot. Although, potentially, this is going to be another one of those night chests that we can't loot just yet. But we'll have a look while we're here, see what it says. Is this a night seal? No, we can loot it. Okay, so we've got the simple shield recipe that's been unlocked, and we've got some gold coins. Now, what is going on with you? Statue needs to be restored. This one looks like it needs a spear, right? Like he'd be holding a spear. So what we've done is we've found the places that we're going to need to come to where we need to restore the statues, but we haven't found the things that need to be restored. So we just have to keep having a look around. We're looking for the bow right now to restore that first statue as part of the quest that we're on. But I reckon if we were to find a stone spear, that's probably going to be good for the next one too. Also, once we find one of them, we might have a good idea of where we need to go looking for the second. Like if we find one in a mine, for example, then we can probably assume that the other one is going to be in another mine or some sort of similar area too. So once again, there's going to be a lot of running around here, which will be just a bit boring for you guys to watch. So I'll just do cuts and bring you guys back in at any point when I'm doing something a bit more interesting. Well, I found this mine shaft once again. It's quite near to our house actually, so that's good. And we're going to head in and have a little look around. Last time I was unsure whether I'd be able to take on those abandoned things, so I hadn't fought any. But now we've fought quite a few of them, and we're not at all as worried. Although these guys, they look a bit different. I don't know if it's just because it's like, oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. This is actually, maybe I should have been a bit more worried than I am. Let's just run back out here a second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a health potion, a health salve thing before we go back in. Wait, can they come out during the day? I guess they can. All right, hopefully we've got enough time to have this first. Yep, there we go. Okay, so these guys here I think are more difficult than the ones that we found that were just out at night time. Either that or maybe because all three of them attacked me at once, we just got a little bit overrun there. They've given us some ambrosia dust, so it's like similar sort of drops to the others. Okay, all good. Now there should only be one left, so hopefully we're going to be alright with this dude. Let's just let him have that shot maybe. Or let him try to hit us, just block it. So the block in this game seems pretty strong, so it's like worth just blocking them and being patient with your attacks, because when you block, they don't do any damage at all. But if you try and attack and get it wrong, then you can end up like I just did, nearly dying. Okay, so that's those three done. Now, I don't think there were any more in here, but, you know, famous last words, perhaps there will be. Let's have a look. So they were guarding this area here, but what is actually here? I mean, this stuff here, I guess we can probably mine that, and perhaps that's all they were actually guarding. Yeah, that would kind of make sense. Okay, well, we know that when we come back here, we're going to be good. It's this mine right here. There's something there for us to mine, potentially. There's other areas to this cave, so we want to explore the whole thing. Oh, and I made up an extra spear, because I knew that one was on the brink of dying on us, so good job we did that. We'll keep heading through and see what we find. I do like this cave. I think it's... oh, look at that. There's a loot chest right there. So, yeah, we want to take these guys on. But let's try and get them. Oh wow, I don't want to take 6 of them on. All right, okay, so there's quite a few here for us to be dealing with. This is where we came in, so let's go out this way. Hopefully not all 6 will follow. We'll try and take them down and see, because I feel like that bow thing that we need might just be in like a loot chest somewhere as well. That's the thing. Let's just wait here. Are you gonna follow? Come on. There we go. Got a hit on that one. Yep, try and take them on from a bit further away because there's so many of them. Although my arrows are not hitting, which is not great. All right, let's try and lure them out. Come out. Come on, let's fight out here. Yeah, let's go, dude. I'll take you on first, I guess. Okay, so that one looks like he's just gonna, yep, die. Oh, let this guy come at us. Again, we're just gonna kind of block. Slowly go in. Okay, you actually trying to attack us? I guess not. Okay. Oh, we got some flint arrows out of that one as well, which is kind of useful. Okay, block those, take the stuff. Wait for him. Yep, there we go. And we'll go and... oh, okay, I got that one wrong a little bit. But we still managed to get the kill. We're not too damaged, so that's 3 of them down. I guess another 3 to go. Getting a bit of loot out of each of them as well, which is good. So the other 3 will be around here somewhere, and let's just walk so that we actually save our stamina a bit in case we run into them around the corner. So just slow ourselves down, and yeah, here we go. So let's just go right into this dude here. There we go. That was a really good shot. Let him hit us, and then try and take him down. Yep, that's those done. Okay, great. So I think there's going to be one more, which we'll try and find in a second. But let's see. Was there anything around here they're actually guarding? Maybe not. Okay, maybe not. So this gold chest here, obviously we want to loot that, but I just want to be careful as well. There could be other things in here. I guess not in this one. All right, what is in here? Let's find out. Just ambrosia dust. Okay, interesting. So nothing overly special, just more ambrosia dust. It looks like we're going to need quite a lot of that in the game, so I'm sure it will come in handy, but not the special item that we were looking for in terms of the bow or the spear or whatever that we think we're going to need in order to complete these quests and restoring the statues. Now, this cave seems to go deeper and deeper. And what is this? This is another way out by the looks of it, like a second entrance / exit. Yeah, okay, over on this side. That's pretty cool. So if we press M, that's right out now by the coast. I don't think we want to be over here. There's nothing over here we particularly need. So we'll keep exploring back through the cave. Let's see if there's anything else of interest. And there certainly is. Look at these things. These are, maybe they're ambrosia crystals or something. Does it tell us what they are? No, but I'm guessing we can mine these once we get into mining. There are some more of these guys here for us to fight, but, well, actually, there's quite a lot of them, isn't there? Let's maybe, yeah, let's not try to fight all 6 at once, because that might not go too well. This is a betrayed, so this is a different dude, actually. Okay, we got one of them. Okay, cool. I'm just trying to be careful not to die here. This guy is trying to, like, block our way out, I think. Okay, let's try and take you down. Okay, we're probably gonna die here. Oh, no. Okay, let's see. Can I outrun them, maybe? That might be our better option. So we're running low on stamina. Okay, there is one following us right now. Actually, there's quite a few following us. Do a little bit of strafing. Oh, okay, so fighting 6 of them at once is pretty tricky. We got to be careful about swimming as well, because you take up stamina when you swim, and we could die if we're not careful. Let's pick up some flint while we're here, because I haven't got much of that. Let's just get out of the way a bit here. Oh, okay, it looks like we might just survive that one. Let's go ahead and eat some food. Get our health back up, and take the health salve as well. Wanted to do that, but needed to get far enough away from those dudes that we could actually do that. Now, I don't think, though, that they're going to give us what we actually need. We're looking, of course, for the stone stuff. They were just guarding those purple crystal things, which we're not into mining just yet. So it might be better to try and avoid them if we can. Just get back out of this structure, this cave, and go searching elsewhere for potentially the statues, bow and stuff that we need to restore it. Okay, so how are we doing here? Looks like they might have gone. Okay, let's see how we go. One thing I'd like to do is make up a crafting station just to see what recipes this is actually going to unlock for us. Let's go ahead and put that, I guess, over in the corner here. We'll be fine. And if we go up to it right now and press craft, let's see. So we can make up, here we go, like a simple shield. That's going to be a bit better. We can make up rope, which is used for all kinds of things by the looks of it, construction recipes. We can even make up a simple bow as well, which is going to do, it's got a bigger range, and it's got a plus 100% critical hit damage, so that's pretty good too. So yeah, let's make up some of this stuff, I think. And I'll start with this shield, because our shield is looking a little bit worn right there, so we can soon upgrade to that. So that says 50 shield, this is 30, so it's an extra 20 points for that one. Is there anything else we want to make up at this point? Maybe not, but this will become in handy for later on. It's just going to be really useful because we're starting to find that we're against some better enemies and more of them as we're doing more and more exploring, of course. So we just want to be prepared for that and, you know, give ourselves a better chance. Now, we're still exploring, looking, of course, to complete these quests. And as always, I'll just show you guys any of the interesting stuff as and when it happens. But I'm not sure where to go now. It wasn't anything up there in the mines, of course. And we've been to some of the other areas. So we're just going to have to just keep having a look around, I suppose. I haven't done much of this side of the island, so I might start heading down that way and see if that's the way to go. And if nothing else, we'll at least explore more of the island and know a bit more about what's going on. Well, we are now here on the map. We've come down towards this side of the island, as you can see. And there are a couple of guards here guarding this little area right here. And so we're going to have a look at this. We're going to try to get through this way see what's up here. There's probably going to be some more guards up there waiting for us. It might lead to nothing. The other one did. It was just another statue that needed to be restored, and we're going to need to find some extra things to do that. But at the same time, we just as well do this now. We're going to have to do it at some point to complete our way through, progressing through this island, of course. So I figured I would do that. So we managed to take down these two guards. It did take quite a bit of damage. We're going to eat our raspberries here. One thing I didn't realize is you can only have one food active at a time. So by having those raspberries, it will give me the extra health, but it also lowers my stamina, so you kind of got to choose between them at all times. I'm also noticing, actually, our spear is pretty worn. We probably should have made up a better one, and we're not able to make these up right now, so that could be a bit of an issue, and I wish I'd done that before I went exploring. We'll just tentatively go up this way. I'm not that far from home. I could run home pretty quickly, but I'm going to try if I can and take this down without needing to do so. Let's see how we go. So if we follow this path up, I'm guessing there's going to be some more guards just up here somewhere. This is typically how they've been so far. There's a couple on the entrance and then like 3 to 5 or something like that guarding the central bit. And yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's zoom in and let's try to get a good hit off here. Probably about there. And yeah, okay, at least we hit him. That's something. So we're going to want to use our arrows as best we can here because our spear is not at full capacity and we don't want to run out of that halfway through a battle. Okay, now let's get out of here a little bit and that way we can keep ranging them. And oh, okay, yep, just about. Okay, so that, okay, he's glitched. So I think in that case, I could probably just use my axe on this dude. Can I? Yeah, that works. Okay. It's a little bit cheaty this, I guess, but oh, they both glitched? Okay, well, it's early access, guys. These things will be fixed. For now, I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? Whether I kill them with my axe or my spear, I'm going to be killing them regardless because they're just glitched. So, yeah, I can't really help that this is cheating. I apologize for that. Although, at this rate, I'm still going to die to that guy who's shooting spears at us. We have to be a little bit careful here, or we could end up in a bit of trouble. Let's just strafe a little bit while we're doing this. Yep, and keep our eye out for those. Okay, now we use our shield and our spear against this dude. And then hopefully we don't die. There we go. That was a good block. And yeah, another good block. It's going to use up a lot of stamina, but oh, hit him. Hit him. No, how do we miss? Oh, okay. Don't know how I missed all those times. It was started off pretty good, and then it went pretty bad pretty quick. Okay, that's those 3 taken care of. Are there any more up here? Hopefully not, but let's see. So we've discovered something. Another place of power, I guess. Yep, there we go. Now this is place of power 1, so I think we were maybe supposed to have discovered this one first, but we discovered 2 and 3 before 1 just because of how I explored this island. So if we loot that, we've got a simple blade recipe. Okay, that's pretty good. What else is going on here? So it looks like there's another statue here that needs to be restored that we can't currently restore. Yeah, looks like that's the case. And yeah, I mean, I think that these places are going to have the loot that they need for the statues to be restored elsewhere. I don't think it's going to be just like hanging around in this area, but I'm not sure like where we're supposed to explore to try and find this. So all I can really do is just keep looking until we find something and go from there. Well, I just realized I might have been missing something that is glaringly obvious. That is this, right? Oh, I'm in the water. Yeah, this right here, this skylight laser beam point of interest thing could well be something, right? Probably like where the bow is for this quest or something like that. So I don't know how I managed to miss that, but this is our new thing. We're now going to head towards that. And if that ends up being where the bow is, then yeah, that's a bit embarrassing, but at least we'll be on the way to completing the quest. So let's go see what this actually is. So this is where the blue scarlet thing took us to, and it is something new that we have discovered. And let's see what it says here. This is the Hecate, whatever, temple. Now, interestingly, I wonder, can we actually open these doors? We can examine the doors. Places of power, 0 of 3. Well, we did find 3 places of power. Okay, I wonder if we are... like, maybe we need to revisit these places of power and do something to each of them, and then when we come back here, this door will be opened. I didn't want to go in and explore it anyway, because the, I don't have my, spear, right? It's broken. Oh, hold on. Okay, this is it, guys. Look, he's holding the bow. So we need to get the bow off him, the spear off him, and the other one was facing like this for that sword. So that's what we need. Let's loot this chest. And we've got it. We've got the recipe for all these 3 things. Okay, that's great. So we have to make them. And oh, hold on. Let's get over here a second. I'm guessing when we come to making them, yeah, it's not done here. Probably done either at the crafting bench or maybe a new workstation that we need. but we are making progress at least. So this is here on the map if you guys want to know for your own games and such. But we are making progress. I will head back to the base now. These 3 things then, wait, I'm guessing it's 1, 2, yeah, 3. So these are the 3 places we need to go to in order to, I guess, unlock this. Now this one that was over here, are we able to run up this? Not quite, damn. Okay, because I think this one's quite nearby. Do they show up on the mini-map? No, they don't seem to, just on the actual thing itself. Okay, well, we'll go and check these out, and we'll also see if we can find how we make that crafting recipe. But at least we're heading in the right direction now. Back at our base now, and we can see that under the crafting station, we do have these recipes available to us. And they're not actually too difficult. They just require a little bit of stone. So we're going to craft up the bow, the spear, and the sword, because we're going to need all 3 of them, I'm pretty sure. And now we can just carry those off to the different places of power and put them all in. And I assume that in doing that, that is what is going to unlock that big door where we just were. Now, I'm just remembering as well, whilst I'm here, I do want to make up a spear. And is there, let's see, a simple spear is what I was looking for. A simple blade we could make up. That does, let's see, 24 slashing damage. What does this spear do? 20, so I guess it is better to make up the blade. Now, what do we need to actually make it? Oh, we got all the stuff on us. That's pretty handy. All right, so we're now going to go for the blade and shield recipe. We're going to switch to the simple shield pretty soon once our current one runs out. But I figured I just will get the most out of it and use up that last one. So there's 3 places of power to head to. I think, let's see, this one here up in the sky. I think this is the one that needs the bow. So we'll head there first, get that done, and then go do the other 2, of course. So I've accidentally come to the wrong one. This isn't the bow one, I guess. But let's just see if we can restore it. Oh, it is the bow one. Okay. Oh, yeah, he's holding it down. I thought because he's not looking like he's got the bone drawn, like it didn't make any sense or whatever. Anyway, so let's take these things here. So this guy's complete, and now this has come up. And it says that we have to offer ambrosia dust. Ah, okay, should have brought some of that with me. We need 50. I've only got 15 on me just by chance. All right, well, I didn't know that would be a thing, but we'll head home, we'll get it, and then we'll come back up and do that. And I'll show you guys what happens when we do. I'll spare you the trip home and back again, of course, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, here we are back once again, this time with the ambrosia dust. So let's go ahead and offer the ambrosia dust. There we go. We have now a new quest has been added. And this has been done. So let's see, interact to gain glide ability. Okay, that's pretty cool. So we pressed E there, so we completed that quest, which is embrace the power 3. I wonder what that is then, the glide ability. That sounds pretty cool. So we have to do the sword dust one next. We can go ahead and track that, why not? And then obviously the one after that will be the spear one, I suppose. I'll say, so jump in the air to enter / exit glide, hold to ascend while gliding. Okay, let's go and give this a go. So I can, oh my goodness. Okay, I can glide around right now. Okay, it uses up stamina, so that's good to know. We'll have to keep an eye on that because we obviously don't want to die. But okay, we have to go to one more of these. Let's go to the closest one right here. And well, I mean, we need to go to 2 more, I should say, but we can go one at a time. So we'll go closest first. And now we have the ability to glide. So obviously you do take full damage in this game. And if we're able to glide down certain areas, this one here might be a good first suspect. Then this is going to save us a lot of time and energy and stuff. Now, I'm not sure how much stamina it uses, but I want to make sure that I'm at full stamina pretty much before I do this. So we jump off and we just glide. Okay. And then can we, spacebar? Oh, okay. So if we press spacebar, we fall. Okay, cool. So it's going to take a little bit of getting used to, I suppose. I'll have a little play around with it. But that's a pretty fun little ability, I guess, just to help us get through the game a bit quicker. And I'm assuming that, like, with each of these 3 total places of power that we're going to and making these tributes, we're going to get a new ability each time. So I'm pretty excited now to see what the next 2 are going to be. Let's go find out together. I'm actually thinking this ascend thing, surely ascend is the whole thing, right? Can we, yeah, so you can press spacebar. We can actually fly upwards. So for some reason, I was thinking of it as being like a thing to use to take away full damage, which doesn't make any sense because it's called ascend. So my apologies for that one, but that's how we can do it. So let's see. Restore this statue here. This is actually the spear one. So we've kind of done these out of order by accident, but never mind. Now we can offer this up, and we have, let's see, new quest added, and we've completed some sort of quest, I guess. And we press E to gain the dash ability this time. So we've got a dash ability now, and completed that quest. So I'm hoping another little thing comes up. Yep, here we go. So dodge in the air to perform a dash. Okay, we'll have to check that one out. Let me just go into keybinds and see what button dodge is. Okay, so it's the control key. If we press control while we're here, then we actually do like a dodge roll like this. And I actually didn't know this was a thing. So I'm pretty glad to know that because this could be very useful in combat. Now, if I'm in the air and I push it, you see here we do like a little thing like that. So let's see, where do I need to go? Up that way to the next one, right? So if I go ahead and do an ascend like that, we can ascend. Then we can fly around like this a little bit. And if we just keep doing the both of them, then we can get through the air pretty quickly and get to places a lot faster. So this is pretty cool. I mean, we're still pretty early game, just a couple of hours in, and we've obviously unlocked an ability here where we can go a lot further and a lot faster, and it's going to be quite fun to play with. So let's go ahead and do that, and then, so yeah, we can just keep doing this, I guess. But we're going to run out of stamina. Yeah, that's the only thing. So it looks like when you run out of stamina, yeah, when you're flying or when you're ascending, your stamina doesn't then start regenerating until you're back down on the floor. So you got to be very careful with that because you're going to be high up. You could end up killing yourself. So what I think you're better off doing if you want to use it to get down here is if we just go ahead and just fall off and then just push it. Like, yeah, I kind of messed that up. You guys get the point. Like, you push it right at the end, then you'll take less fall damage. That might be the way to do that. Very useful, though, because we can get around a lot quicker now. We don't have to follow the roads, and we can just go ahead and fly around the map, so that's pretty awesome. Also, with the control thing, when we're in the air and we can sort of dash through the air, I guess that'll be really useful to us in some combat situations as well. And here we are at the final area, so let's go ahead and give this guy the sword, which is the current quest we were supposed to be on, and obviously we'll go for the ambrosia dust in there once again. Now this time, is there an ability or... No, oh yeah, okay, yep, learn the hard fall ability. Okay, so this is how we're going to do our fall damage reduction, I suppose. We're going to get hard fall. Let's see, it should come up right now and explain it to us, I guess. You are immune to fall damage. Melee attacks in the air perform a slam attack. Okay, so how do we do a melee in the air? Let's try and figure that out. So I'm not sure about that. Let's go ahead and just jump off here and see about the fall damage. Okay, so we no longer take any fall damage. That's pretty awesome, because there's a lot of cliffs and tall areas and stuff on here so far. So the fact that we can now just run around with those and couple that with the ascend and stuff, it's going to be a pretty fast way of getting around the map. So I'm pretty happy about all that. Back at my base, I've just made up a pickaxe here at the crafting station. So you can see right there, you just need a bit of softwood, flint, and some hide strips in order to make that. So now that we have that, we're going to head back to those mines that we went to before. And the entrance, I remember it being very close to my base. I think it was off this way. We can kind of see it from our base if I look around. Yeah, it must be up there. There we go. And as you can see there, the quest at the moment is asking us to get 20 of those ambrosia crystals. So let's head through. I will be careful. I'll arm myself in case any more of those abandons or whatever are lurking for us. But it should be a pretty straightforward quest, I'm hoping. And there are indeed a few of these guys in here. So probably just as well that I'm armed. And actually didn't realize there was quite this many. But let's try and just get through them all pretty quick. I think if we just melee them like this, we can actually stop them from doing a lot of damage to us. I think the more hesitant we were before, it actually gave them a chance to kind of attack us from afar and do a lot of damage. But when we get them up close like this, you can see there, we got through them all pretty well. In saying that, I didn't realize quite how low my health had gotten. Let's go and eat some of this. Oh, geez. Oh, no. Oh, I'm so close to dying. Okay. Oh, wow. There's another one on that corner. Okay, so we need to just get... this isn't good. This isn't where I want to be. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't have the right stave on me for the potion thing. So, oh, okay, just about managed to block that. Okay, let's see, can we block this? Okay, we need to kill these guys. That's our only chance. Just block here to try and block. Okay, and I'm out of shield. Oh, that's such a bad time for that to die. Oh wow, how am I alive? Okay, let's put that in there. Yep, simple shield. Okay, so we've got that now. It should be a little bit better as well. Oh boy, okay, that was crazy. You can see how low our health is. I am very close to dying there. Okay, we're good. Oh, blimey. All right. So, good job. I managed to just about get through that, and that I was geared up there, ready to go, because if I wasn't, I probably would have died there. Let's see. Was it through here that I found these crystals before? No, it must be a bit further in. Okay, let's make sure we're still geared. If I do spot any more of those, I'm going to have to just run away, but hopefully that'll be it now. Okay, so here are the crystals, but I'm hearing other footsteps and things. Ah, there we go. There are a few of them here. Okay, let's try and get away here. Oh, wow, there's like 6 of them. All right, maybe we should have got better gear made up, because we can actually now make up leather armor if we want, so perhaps that would have been a way to go. Let's try and maybe take down a couple of these guys a second. No, you know what? I'm gonna die. Oh dear. Oh wow, and they're gonna be camping my grave as well. Oh, this is not good. Okay, let's have a look real quick over at the hunter station here. If we want to make up leather stuff, we'll just, let's see, so we do 5 leather for that, a couple leather for that. How much leather do we have? Let's see. If we open up this chest right here, actually, you know what we can do is, I've just done a control click, haven't I? But we can get this stuff out and, you know, turn it into extra leather and stuff, right? So if we get this being worked on here, maybe we'll find just about enough to do this. Okay, I'm going back to do a naked death run here. Just going to try my best to get in and get my stuff back and then run back home and look to do some upgrades and things. Because otherwise we're going to have to start pretty much like all over again. We're making everything up and it's just going to take like quite a long time. So let's see if we can do this. I'm just trying to go very cautiously around back to where it was that I died and see if we can get that stuff without any of the those abandons noticing that we're even here. Okay, it looks like we can do this, guys. Here is our grave, so let's quickly go here, press E, click that on there, which is the take all button, and now we can get back out of here. Now I should probably look to, yeah, let's upgrade our gear a bit and get some better stuff to take in, and then hopefully we can take down the rest of those abandons and start our mining. So in terms of making up some better armor, we can make up leather things here, which obviously requires leather. But if we get our build hammer out, we could make up this right here, the tanning rack, and this will dry animal pelts into leather, because we don't have a lot of leather. But if we open this chest up right here, you can see we've got a fair few animal pelts. And in fact, I think I accidentally have some somewhere else as well, because I think I have more than 15. Let's see if there's any more. I guess not. Okay, I guess it is just the 15. That's still quite a lot though, so let's have a look now and see if we can get ourselves the leather armor and then go back a bit more geared. Okay, so we can make up this tanning rack right now, and I might put this outside just because I think it'll add a bit to the build in general, and probably looks a bit more like realistic being out here, I would say. So with that done, we can now add some pelt in there, and you can add up to 10. So let's see. Let's just do all 10, I think. Let's just put them all in there for now. And I guess we just have to wait, and then over time that will turn into the leather, right? And then we can pick it up. So we'll see how that goes. Let's just give it a minute and see what happens. Having gathered a load more flint, we're now going to make up some extra stuff. So I'm going to make up a simple axe. So we're going to upgrade from our primitive axe, so that's going to be a bit better. And there are some other things we could look at. I mean, like armor coating potion, right? This could be something useful to take with us. I actually already have one that I found from a previous quest reward. So let's keep that on us, because obviously we're looking to upgrade our armor as part of what we're doing. As for the tanning rack thing here, you see there our leather now. We've got 3 leather down the bottom there. Let's chuck an extra couple of pelt on there. So it is slowly producing over time. And we're just going to keep making up the armor as we go, I guess. Like the leather chest right there, that's 115 armor on its own, so that's pretty awesome. So what I'll do is I'll wait until I'm able to make up all leather stuff, and then we'll look to head off. Some interesting stuff here, the hare hunting lure, for example. So you can attract hare to that location, you can attract deer to this location. So this might be something we want to get into later on with a bit more of the hunting stuff. Also some flint arrows. So flint arrows do, let's see, 20, so plus 10 piercing damage. If we compare that to the wood arrows, it's just 8. So flint are a lot better. Now, I've got a fair few flint on me that I found from exploring, but what I'm going to do is leave the wooden arrows here. I've just got this chest for like stuff that we don't really need anymore, so that we're firing the better arrows. The other thing I thought I would do is make up a better bow. So you can see the simple bow right here. These are the things that we need for that. And we obviously have them all, so we'll make up that. And the bow at the moment, the primitive bow right there, does 15 damage. And the simple bow does 25, so it's going to be a significant amount extra, so we can do some better range damage against our enemies with a better bow, coupled with the better arrows, so that's pretty good. Oh, I put the wrong one back there. Yeah, it's up here. So when you shift click here, it goes over to there. If it's in your hotbar and you shift click, it goes up to here. So that's a little bit confusing at times, so I mentioned that. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to keep doing this. It's going to take quite a while for all this leather to be ready for us to use. So I'll wait until all that's done, and then we'll make up the armor together and go back into the cave, and hopefully this time we should be able to mine those crystals. Now, whilst we're waiting for this leather to complete, what I thought we could get into is looking at a bit of cooking. So let's see here. If we go into the cooking spit right there, I think we'll place this outside, and we'll maybe just put it down over here. That looks pretty good. Now we can add some wood into it, and that will obviously be used for the cooking process. And then we need to go ahead and get ourselves some meat. And I don't think I have any on me, but if I go in here, I think I've got some in this chest. Let's have a look. So let's grab a few pieces of this meat out here. See if we can go and put this on the spit, because this should give us better health regen and stuff like that. So let's see. We'll add that meat in there, and let's just wait. We can only put one on, I think. Okay. So we'll just wait now and see how long it takes to cook, and then what the stats look like once it is. Right, there we go. So we get the cooked stuff. Let's put another one cooking, and here it is. So when we eat this, it increases max health and stamina by 30 for 10 minutes. Wow, that's awesome. So before we were on these berries right here, which give give us 10 of each, but we had to pick one or the other. This will give us both, and it will give us both for 10 minutes, but at 30 points. So that is really, really awesome. And this will obviously be our food source from now on that we're going to look to switch to or do all this cooking. As you can see, we have a hell of a lot of food right here. Oh, let's see. So that was cooked meat. I just wonder if we add this meat, does it always just come out as cooked meat? Because you've got like raw game meat. Oh, it is all raw game meat? Oh no, that's raw hair loins as well. I wonder if like different meats cook into different things. I guess we'll see how that goes. Either way, this is something else we can be doing, and obviously it can be very good for our progression through the game. Another thing I'm kind of curious about is the campfire right here. So if we wanted to make a campfire, first of all, can we put it inside? Looks like we can. So if I just place that down there, and let's escape out of that and close it down. Okay, so put a bit of softwood on here. So this is going to give us a bit of warmth. I'm assuming there's no issue with it being on the inside. And let's see, does this do something for us? So if we hover over this warmth, immune to wetness for 15 minutes. Okay, that's cool. So when it rains, you do get a debuff. So by having this campfire, if we come in here, I guess it will remove the debuff. Plus then when we leave, we've got 15 minutes to go and explore and keep that buff. So it's pretty, I think let's just have a look at this recipe a second. It's only 8 stone to make it, so it's pretty good. I wonder as well if we can just make one of those during the rain. Next time it's raining, I'll try and make one in the wild and test that out. Okay, we now have 12 leather, as you can see here in my inventory, and that is the exact amount that we need to make up a full set of leather armor. So we've got the bracers right here, the chest, then the helm, and finally the greaves. So with all that made up, the next thing to do is, of course, to put all this stuff on and swap it out for all the other stuff, which I've just mixed up because I'm a muppet. Okay, there we go. There's that there. The leather gloves. And finally, leather greaves, just like that. So there we go. We've got much more armor now. And we look a bit cooler. We got the armor there. Looks a bit cooler than the stuff that we had before. So now we'll go ahead and just put everything in here as a bit of a dump chest for stuff. I'm going to clean up my inventory and go back to the mines. And this time I'm a bit more confident that we might be able to do a bit of mining and actually get the stuff and hopefully kill all the undead things that are there. Now, one thing I want to do is try out this new food. So let's go ahead and just eat a little bit of this food right here that we've made up. And wow, you can see there, that's quite an extension to both our health and stamina bars, so that's really going to help. I'm noticing actually my sword here, it's not got tons of durability left on it, so I will actually just quickly off camera make up another sword, and then we'll head over. Okay, we're near the crystals, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this armor coating salve that we have right here. So this is supposed to make our armor just a little bit stronger for quite some time, so that should be good. And now we're going to go in and try to take down any of these abandons and things that we have right here. So hopefully we can take these down this time without dying, now that we are a bit more geared and such. I think the best thing to do is try and reduce their numbers straight away where we actually try to kill them, because if we're trying to block too much against too many of them, then we're still going to be taking a lot of hits, I think. So let's see, that's that one done. Okay, this one here done. We definitely needed all this extra armor and health. As you can see, we're still not out of the woods, as it were, but that might now be all of them. And yeah, we got down to about a third of our health and stuff, which without all the protection and armor and all that sort of stuff that we had there, and there's better food and stuff, we definitely would have been in a bit of trouble. Anyway, that is now done, so let's get our pickaxe and just swing it at this, and I'm assuming after a few swings this will break up and we'll start collecting some of these crystals that we're supposed to have here. And yes, there we go. So we actually got 10 just from the one crystal right there, so we only need 20 in order to complete this next quest, so I'm assuming it's 10 just from each one of these, and then we're going to get that pretty quickly, obviously having to only mine 2. And there we go, there's the 20 of those, and we have completed the quest of caves. Okay, so now it's talking about a crossroads portal where we need, let's see, 400 contributed ambrosia dust, contributed bones, softwood, and stones. So looks like we have to, well, contribute all this stuff. I'm not sure where we are going to do that or how, but I will figure that out. So what I'm going to do for now while we're here is just mine the rest of these crystals and get all this stuff, because I think we're going to need them for different things. I did see, actually, I'll just quickly mine this one out while I'm in the midst of doing it, but there is a grindstone we can make up. So let's grab our build hammer a second and select that. Now, if I right click and go here, it says here, used to grind materials into fine powders. So obviously we'd assume that we're going to be grinding down this stuff, the ambrosia crystals, into ambrosia dust. And given that we need 400 of that, it's probably just as well that we are getting all these crystals while we're here. So I'm just grabbing some rope and some stone here, and I believe now we should be able to make up this grindstone in conjunction with the ambrosia crystals that we just picked up. Now, this is quite a big thing, actually. I didn't think it'd be quite so big. I might put this outside as well, though. It feels like this would be something you'd want outside to not get the dust all in your base, right? I think that kind of makes sense. So let's just place that one down there. Oh, it must be placed on a foundation. Okay, you know what? Actually, I think inside is a great spot for this one. I think let's place it, yeah, just about there. That'll be fine. Okay, so now we can add some ambrosia crystals. Let's add all 8, and over time, this grindstone is just going to do it automatically, like the hunting table, and produce us some ambrosia dust, I am assuming. Now, in the meantime, I'm just wondering, is there like an area here with like another blue skylight thing that's going to tell us which direction to go in order to contribute all this stuff that we need? I guess not. Okay. Well, if we just get the things in our inventory, let's see right here. Like if I grab this, yes, it did give us some dust. Okay, great. Yeah, so it's in our inventory doesn't count. It has to be contributed, as it says here. So it's interesting that I'm not sure exactly where we go to contribute it. I guess I'll get all the stuff together and then go have a little wander around, see what we can see. On the quest section itself right here, alas, the portal to the Forgotten Crossroads. Seek the materials to restore the portal and you shall find me on the other side. Okay, interesting. And we get 25 gold coins for that one. Interesting. Well, let's get all this stuff together and I'll have a little think about where this portal might be. And do you know what? Actually, I reckon it's going to be is this place right here, which is where we had all those loot chests. Yeah, I reckon it's going to be in the middle of those. Anyway, let me get the stuff and we'll find out. Okay, I believe that we do now have everything on us. So if we open up our inventory, we've got the 400 ambrosia dust right there, the 50 bones, 200 wood, and we got 90 stones. I meant everything apart from the stones. So what I was going to say is as I'm walking down to here, which is where I think that potentially is where we have to contribute all the stuff. We'll figure that out. It does say Crossroads Portal. So maybe it's at one of the crossroads. I mean, this is a crossroads right here. And actually, didn't we find a structure down here earlier that was kind of something like that we couldn't interact with? And I said maybe we'll be able to later. Was it this? No, this was the chest and stuff. It was somewhere near here, though. Let me have a little search around, and I'll try and find that. Either way, I'm going to try and find stones along the way until we get up to the 200. There's quite a lot to find, but we'll see what we can do. Maybe it's down in this thing. We'll go and explore that and have a little look there. So definitely there's something here that we haven't explored yet. You can see there is like a loot chest right there, and the glowing orbs around it. Whether or not this is going to be the right place to deposit this stuff, though, I'm not sure. So let's see. There's a treasure chest right here, which is, oh, it's just a simple spear recipe. Okay, interesting. So that's all that was there? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, well, at least now we can make up a simple spear, which is obviously a better spear, but not quite what we were looking for. So this was the thing that I was looking for, and I accidentally interacted with it, and what I've done is I've put 20 of my ambrosia dust inside it. But it's kind of cool because I found something out about the game. If I press tab right now, I can hover over here. You see we've got this brazier buff right here, so we get health regen, plus 5 per second of health regen now that we have this buff. Now, I'm not sure how long this buff lasts for, but it's pretty cool. So you can come and do that if you want and get yourself an extra buff in the game, but obviously not what we're looking for. Now, I'm going to have to head home, so while I'm heading home, I'll pick up some stones along the way still. We're heading home to get some more ambrosia dust because I accidentally just put 20 in there. Now we don't have enough for the thing that we're actually trying to do. Okay, this is the place that I thought might have been the place that we have to donate the stuff to. Like, we made the previous altar sacrifices in the middle, and I wondered if it might be that. But we've got everything on us right here, and it doesn't seem like there is anywhere to do this contribution. So I guess I was just... Wait. Ah, look at that. I was right. It is here. So we press E, we give them all that stuff, and look at that. That is a quest complete, and we got 25 gold coins for doing so. And I'm guessing this then is going to be a portal to another area. I mean, can we actually... Okay, press E, we can summon a champion. Let me just have a look at my quest a second. It doesn't look like there is any other quest that's asking us to complete, but I don't think I want to summon the champion just yet because that sounds like a boss fight. So what I'm going to do is go and gear up for that and then come back, and then we'll try that out just in case it turns out to be right. Because yeah, I'd want to be a bit more geared than I currently am if we're going to fight something that's going to be, you know, considerably harder than the stuff that we've already been fighting. Okay, so I just returned home. You can see I'm just leaving again. We're going to go and try to summon the champion right now and see how that goes. What I wanted to do though is I've got some stuff on me here. So I've got the different types of salve, the healing, the armor coating potion, and also the stamina, because I think all of that obviously will help us. On top of that, I've got all my good food. I've got a simple bow with quite a lot of arrows, and I've got a spear made up, a simple spear, because we just found that recipe. so I figured we'd use that. Let's see, we are indeed heading in the right direction. So yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to try this fight out, see how difficult it may or may not be. Wish me luck, and I will meet you when I get there. Okay, we are now nearing the area where we're going to have to do this fight, and what we're going to do is let's go ahead and eat some food just to get that to start taking effect, I think. So that's all good. Then I think we're going to want to do the armor coating as well, but I'm just going to let my health catch up a little bit because we want to get the health right the way up there. And then in terms of the salves, I'm just going to see and use them as and when I need. I probably should have used that regen buff as well that we have from the brazier, but it didn't really occur to me, but that would have been a good thing to have done. Now, this is going to take a little bit of time, so let me just wait here until my health is at full, and then we'll summon the champion in. Okay, so with that health now having taken effect, we're going to go ahead and drink the salve here so that our armor is going to be coated, giving us extra protection. Now we're going to run up to here and we're going to look to summon the champion. So we've pushed the button and oh geez, okay, yeah, here he is. Yeah, he's straight out the blocks at us. So yeah, do be careful of that. He comes right out at you. Now we can block by the looks of it. Yes, we can. Okay, cool. So what's going to be important here, I think, is that we maintain our stamina well in this fight. So there we go, we can get a good shot there. I want to keep my stamina as high as I possibly can, because if we run out of that, we could be in trouble. We've got a good few hits right there. Seems we're able to block his attacks with the armor that we've got, although we did take a bit of damage on that one, so we just need to be careful here. Yeah, we are taking a little bit of damage. Okay, so I might need to make a bit of an escape for it in a minute, but at the moment we're doing okay. Let's just right, so as soon as he does that, I'm going to come over here, drink this salve. I think I've got time to do that, and then yep, let's run away real quick, get up to our armor and our spear once again, and try to block him. So this will just mean that our stamina is gonna our health is gonna regen a bit better, right? Okay, so we need to get out of the way of these attacks, I think. Oh geez, what was that? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, what happened? I have no clue what just happened there. It was like I got hit by something behind me, but there was nothing there. That was incredibly odd. I mean, I'm probably just rubbish at combat and messed that up. I guess I'll see when I'm editing the footage. But yeah, that sucks. I thought we were doing okay in that fight. We'll head back. We'll try and get our stuff. I'm not sure if he's still going to be there camping our grave. If he is, that could be somewhat of a problem, given that we just took literally all of our best possible gear and died. But if he's not camping our grave, maybe we can resummon him and we have to start the fight again. That would be preferable. So we're kind of hoping that that's the case. Okay, here we are. We're back to where we died. So far, it looks okay. Looks like the champion is not here. I'm guessing that when he kills us, he despawns, and then we just have to get him back in. So let's grab all of our stuff back. Let's eat our food, and we'll attempt that again. I think we could do this. I was pretty happy with how that was going. And then just right at the end there, we got a bit unlucky. Once again, I will wait to have full health, because as you can see, we are definitely going to need it. But hopefully this time, we can take him down. Having collected all my stuff, I wasn't able to summon in the champion. But then I saved my game and reloaded, quit out the game and reloaded it. And I'm now able to again. So I'm just letting you guys know in case that happens to you, maybe just like a slight bug. Anyway, let's go ahead and summon him in and be ready for him, because obviously we know that he's going to be coming at us pretty hard. So I think what we need to try to do is just stay out of his way on these big attacks and then go in for the attack after that point, because when we try and block that, we're not able to block it seems. Oh my goodness, we're taking so much damage. Yeah, that's not ideal. Okay, I'm currently running away from him because I've got so much damage, and here he is chasing after us. So if you run out of that little area, he does indeed chase you. It's just good to sort of keep an eye on that and to know that. We can shoot at him, and obviously if we were able to hit him, that would be quite nice. Well, okay, let's run. He's just chasing us all over the map at this point. Yeah, so what we need to do is try and wait until he's going to attack us and then run away in order to put a lot of distance between us so we can get a shot off at him. And please just hit a shot, Kaizen, come on. And also, regain some health, because that's the worrying thing. Because of that, and I'm going to die soon if I'm not careful. So unfortunately, we are not able to block his attacks, it seems like. When he does his big attack, it just, like, that is, it does damage even if we block. So I'm thinking we perhaps need to use the control thing a bit more to sort of roll away. So when he goes to attack us, we can roll away like that, and then come back in, and then roll away, and then come back in. I think that's probably the way to do it. So that's what I'm sort of trying to do at the moment, is getting used to using that a bit more. And yeah, this seems to be working a lot better, actually. Oh my goodness, as I say that, I almost die. That's because I missed the control. I pressed shift instead by accident. But if we can time the controls right, I think then we're going to be, have a much better chance at him anyway. Oh, and as I say that, I die again. Man, this guy is really tough, actually. Okay, interestingly, the champion was in there. Yeah, he's in there right now. So actually, this time, for some reason, the champion didn't despawn like he did on our first go. And I wonder if that means that, like, whatever damage we did to him is still going to be there. So hopefully that is the case. Let's go ahead and shoot at him. get some hits in while we can, and see when he comes out to us, if indeed he does come out, assume that he will, how much damage we can actually get on him. Now, this could be quite the bug if we're able to just continually shoot him and he doesn't come out. This would be more of like a way to cheese him, I suppose, and it doesn't look like he's going to come out. So guys, maybe that's the thing. I don't know if me dying had anything to do with it. If we had just summoned him in the first time and fought him, you know, maybe he would have actually not stayed there. But just weird, because I came out the once and he just debugged and died. Sorry, despawned, I should say. And then this time he's just there chilling and doesn't seem to want to move, despite the fact we're clearly doing a fair bit of damage to him over time here. So what I think I'll do, I mean, if I can kill him like this for now, I just will, just to see what happens as the progression point. But I might have to have another play around with this guy and see about trying to come up with like a tutorial video on how to take him down, how to actually fight him. And there we go, he's actually killed. So yeah, that was obviously very easy, but only because of that bug. So let's see, we got 5 leather from that, but there's something going to happen here. I think this portal is now open. Can we just maybe, yeah, we can press E and travel to the crossroads. Let's do it, let's give it a go. Oh wow, okay, right, here we are. There is a very creepy looking dude right here. And we are now, where even are we? If we open the map, we are over here. So this is where we started on the Star Island. We've portaled across to here, interestingly. So we can do quests and trades with this guy. So when we talk to this guy, there are a number of quests here, and all the level 1 ones give us 750 coins as a reward. We can click here to accept them at any time, so that's pretty cool. On top of that, we can buy things here. So there's all different stuff here that we can buy. Everything from the bronze ingot recipe, so we can start making up those, and other recipes and things that you see here. And then things like this, like the bow recipe as well, for like a better bow and things like that. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. There's all different stuff here that we can buy off him, and we can sell stuff to him as well. So for example, 35 softwood here, if I click there, we could sell that for 75 coins if we wanted, for example. Sorry, for 875. I wish it was 75. So yeah, this is like a way of getting extra gold in the game, and this is what we can do with the gold in the game. We can trade it here with this guy. Now, whilst we're here, this portal right here is going to take us back to where we were before, so we can go back to our land of on the Starter Isle if we wish. And I'm guessing in the future we'll be able to open up these 2 portals and travel even further. If I scroll out here, might be more lands or areas that we can only get to by teleporting through these extra portals or something like that. Right now, however, this seems like a fantastic place to end my first look at this game. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys, and if you'd like to see more of these videos, then please do subscribe.